And on another beautiful Tuesday in the ninth fucking level of Jumanji, in the worst year of all time, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the B&A Show. I am Mr. Blake TV, Mr. B, Le Champion himself, and beside me is the Eclectic Beard, Mr. A. EB, we're almost through it, brother. What's going on, homie?
Oh, first day of the kids being back at school and everything like that. It's all dope, as the kids like to say. Or do they say that still? I don't know what the fuck the slang is these days, to be honest with you. Of course, who really cares?
I don't know.
They're young, dumb, and stupid. So
last week I learned what Gucci meant. So, shit, I'm still trying to.
Gucci's another word for cool, right?
I guess. All I know is Gucci Coochie. Yes. Hope everybody's doing good today, man. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing?
See, rednecks were ahead of the time. They had hoochie coochie.
Damn, you're right. You know that? I never actually thought of that. Hoochie coochie. Gosh, damn. This is going to be one of them G-rated shows I see. Rowdy, what's going on, brother, man? Good to see you, buddy. Y'all know Rowdy. Check out Rowdy. Thrash, what's up, big dog? Hope you, Thrash, you having some crazy weather up there, big dog.
Yes, he is. He's in my brother. I don't know where Denver is in relation to where Thrash is, but my brother got into he actually switched colleges, if I'm not mistaken, and he's actually going to school now in Denver to one of the colleges there for directing. And he sent me yesterday. He took and sent me a screenshot of like one of the weather apps where it shows. The high yesterday was 93. The high today is supposed to be 37 with driving fucking snow for like 4 or 5 hours after it poured down raining. But a low of 23 and a high of 37 after a high of 93 and a low of like 80 something. Like, how the fuck does that happen? My wife's wanting us to move to South Dakota. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, gosh. Hey, y'all have fun with that noise. Y'all have fun. Send me a postcard or something, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. That cold front was supposed to come here. We've been looking for it for like a week now. We're all like, oh, it's gonna be 70 degrees Wednesday morning. And then 2020 said, fuck you, Big Blake TV. Fuck all you down there in Southernville. Gosh dang it. I hate this fucking year, man. Have I said that enough already? Julie, what's going on, sweetheart? How you doing today, baby girl? Hope you're doing good. Vanessa, what's up, sweetheart? Hope you got them stilettos on, rocking it, dear. Mm-hmm. We can tripod, move around, lift woods, posts, and beams. No, ma'am, I never have. Shit, I never have. I'd probably be lost. I helped my dad and our neighbor when I was young. I made wood beam tripod, move around engine blocks, lifting wood beams. And Vanessa, you're just too damn smart, man. Shit. I don't know anything about fucking all that stuff. I have no idea. I simply
Me neither.
I hear you. So was today the first day of teaching the kiddos? Everything goes
I didn't teach the kiddos shit. Oh. They've got what's called blended learning. So they get on their little Chromebooks, which I've got to take and probably take my 8-year-olds. Oh, shit. Oh,
damn. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Anyway, no. It's called being up till 3 o'clock and getting up at just after.
It's called being a good dad. I know. I'm with you, brother.
But no, they've got the Chromebooks they're supposed to take and do blended learning on and stuff like that, where they take and actually the teachers take and do the virtual learning, taking and teaching them and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then they do their assignments after the live portion is over with or whatever. So, that started at 7:45, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after we haven't been getting up before like 9:30, 10 o'clock most fucking mornings.
Oh, goodness, bro.
Most of the fucking year since the coup took and shut down school back in March. So,
well, so far so good around here, man. I ain't heard none of the kids getting sick, nobody else getting sick, and that's always a blessing, man. We've been praying hard for it. It's looking like my mom dodged the bullet. We get her results back sometime today. I don't know, man. I went to go get me some cigarettes a minute ago. Just to show you how fucked up this year is, right? I'm thinking, I'm having a good day today. I can't wait for the B&A show. I'm in a good mood. Everything's fly. Go out to the car, open up the car door. Everything's fine. Go get cigarettes. Shut the car door. The fucking mirror falls down, breaks, shatters. And I just picked it up and I started laughing. I was like, this is... Can I not
First Jumanji, and now Blake breaks a fucking mirror to give us 7 years of bad luck. What the
Tell
fuck, homie?
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. That's how the fuck I feel right now. Just, no, this can't keep going on. Vanessa, I ain't gonna lie, sweetheart. I know this is hard to believe, but I am not a hunter. I've been hunting twice in my life.
The fact that you caught your first fish a couple months ago kind of tipped us off you weren't a hunter. Just saying.
Hey, man, that fish don't want none. None of them fucking fish want none. Vanessa, are you gonna go hunting this year? Julie says she loves this crazy show. We love you too, homie. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Trevor, what's going on, buddy?
What up, Trevor?
Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Man. A video yet? I think EB's got some going. Brother, you're only 35 away from hitting that 1K.
Telling you, 1K for the reaction channel, which might start doing a lot more independent artists that I don't take and get copyright claims on. Because I got a copyright strike, goddammit, last fucking week.
That's terrible.
Shit threw me for a fucking loop. I was like, what the fuck, yo? It was something that Tracy Chapman, her song Fast Car, Luke Combs did a cover of it.
I've heard it.
Reaction to it because that's one of my favorite songs of all fucking times to hear. I'm like, let's hear how this honky butchers this shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear how this country motherfucker sounds. Well, he did it pretty good justice. I mean, you could. He took and adjusted everything for his vocal, but he kept everything as close to the original as possible. Now, he doesn't have the picking skills that she does, and he can't get as high as she did, but still, I mean, it was really good cover.
Are you saying it's not cracker lacking?
No, well, the cracker's not cracking no more. The cracker's not cracking no more with Luke Combs singing it, but
dude, I can't believe you guys.
They took and give me a fucking strike. I fucking disputed that shit. I said, nah, fuck that shit, because I'm giving it 4-minute video. 4-minute video is the original. My video with the fucking for the reaction is almost 11 minutes fucking long. So I added over 6 minutes of fucking content between my critiques, my opinion, the referencing back to the original and the differences between the two versions and stuff like that, which all fall under fucking fair use.
I was just about to say that. Ain't that falling under fair use?
Yes.
Throwing that out there.
Fair use.
David, what's going on, big dog? Good to see you today, brother, man. Lone Star's in the house. What's up, brother? Cheers, dog. And all the family here. Wifey's here. Hello, Miss Erie. How you doing today, sweetheart? Hope you're having a blessed day, dear. Hey,
cheers,
Erie. Everybody saying hi to Erie.
Oh, Mr. David Birchall. Cheers to you, homie.
Holy shit. Give me 5 seconds. Somebody's knocking on my door. Give me a second. Always happens during the show. Always.
Well, if it's not somebody knocking on the door showing up just before the show's supposed to start, it's the it was his internet at one point in time before taking and going out. You know, actually just a few short weeks ago with it going out, dropping like it's hot. Except it wasn't very hot because, he'd taken. Now, the one thing I do miss about Blake not having better internet is the poses that he would take and actually freeze on that I could take and do a screen capture of. Those were priceless, but yeah. So, and David, that's one of the great things I love about most of the grime artists over there in the UK. Actually, hell, a lot of the fucking artists over there in the UK. Like I've got the Low Key featuring Akala, Black the Ripper. I Still Believe. I've got that the reaction to that privated right now, and I've started doing that with all my videos that I take and do reaction to. Is I'll take and actually upload them, put them private until I'm ready for them to release. That way I can see if there's a copyright claim and I can take and dispute it beforehand, or if it's going to be blocked, like was done with one of the songs, The Streets. They've got a song that I took a reaction to called Has It Come to This? And that was insta-blocked. I put it private insta-block. So I disputed it. I said, fuck it, because I give not as much as I normally do for these things, but yeah.
And for the grill, what's going on, brother? Been a minute. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Happy Tuesday.
There's definitely a lot of artists out there that are a lot better with reactions and are a lot more, because they even Eminem takes and watches reaction videos, because he even took and mentioned it his King Crooked interview where he said that he takes and watches and he appreciates the people that break down bars into double and triple entendre and appreciates not only the bars, but also like the flows and the different like word plays and stuff like that. So there are artists, even bigger artists, that appreciate what reaction videos they can bring to the table. So, you know, and a lot of the UK artists seem to appreciate that too. So,
dude, I think you could become like the actual king over there, man. Everybody from over the pond, they seem to love you, bro. So, Swami, what's going on, brother? Good to see you today, homie. Hope you're having a damn good Tuesday, my friend. Lone Star saying hi to EB. Moose Gal's in the house. Moose, what's going on, dear? I don't know who Heck Damn is, but I like the name. What's going on, Heck Damn? That's a pretty tight name. Wish I'd have thought of that. The thing about mine, low key, they're pretty cool with reactions. Yeah, they are, man. Let's see, what y'all crazy fellas doing today? Baby, I'm trying to be as awesome as you and the hubby, man. Shit, I'm just sitting around. I'm in a good mood today. Thursday, thank God we're getting football. Thursday. Man, I've been sitting around watching high school games. I'm just enjoying it. They could be getting, my team the other day was just getting their ass whipped. I was just smiling. Like, yay, cheers, yay. I'm so happy. The video start. What video? I don't know what you're talking about, dear. Window beer. Hey, Thomas, what's going on, brother, man? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday.
Yeah, what video exactly are you talking about, Vanessa?
Just kicking my tail.
Oh, she might be talking about for the stream.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Lone Star, how is school going for you, buddy? Is that what you're talking about? It's kicking your tail. I'm getting through it. That's
and
cool,
Swami,
man.
homie, I seen you're in here, and we're trying not to talk over each other, but cheers to you, Swami, as well, and In For The Grill, because it's been a minute since I've seen In For The Grill.
Me too, man. I'm glad to see everybody.
It's good to see you in here, man.
Let's see. You will rock that shit. You damn right, dear. She will, man. Today is the day I turn my life around. Well, good for you, baby. I hope
that's always a good goal.
Good for you. I hope whatever you're dealing with, I hope it works for you, man. Shit, I'll even be praying for you. Can't seem to get the videos showing. Be right back, okay? Busy as hell, brother. Thanks, bud. Cheers. Hey, no problem, big dog. It's all good, man. Shit. We love our Canadian family, man, for chiming in, everybody. Hope everybody's just doing good. Let's see. CB, what's going on, brother? Good to see you too, big dog. Hope you're doing good. Man, I'm going to tell you something. Ooh, it's been a minute since I've done a little day drinking. I forgot how much I enjoy this shit. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Well, let's see. I think I'm almost caught up with everybody. If the Sheets gets copyright claims, just forget.
Well, somebody give me the recommendation to try uploading my reactions to like the streets. If they get copyrighted, upload them to Daily Motion. I'm going to look into that. I think what I might wind up doing is because somebody took and left a comment on the fucking video, and they're like, "Hey, react to the streets. I think you'll enjoy it." And they took and give me a list of songs and say, "Hey, and you might want to take a listen to them in order." So that's what I planned on doing, and I might just take and going ahead and listen. I might just go ahead and do reactions to them, but do a separate video with my overall thoughts on all the videos, and just play like just a short, like 10-second clip of each one of them, or might not even do that. Just take and show like album art or something like that, and the songs that I was recommended, and then take and do it that way. Give a synopsis of the songs and my overall thoughts, and why the reactions didn't make it onto the channel, like a full reaction. So I might just do it that way from now on with some of these songs.
Tell you what, man, I know this sounds hokey as hell, but when you hit 1,000, brother, I'm gonna celebrate for you. I think that's just gonna be cool as shit, man.
Shit, what are you talking about? I'm gonna go buy a 12-pack, and we're gonna celebrate the fuck out of it. What are you talking about?
Do you know how much more fun these shows are when you actually got the membership for like a month and you ain't got to worry about time, counting down, marking down? Damn, dude, it's almost like a breath of fresh air. And by the way, Jeremy, if you're watching this, thank you, brother. Once again, you and your awesome wife, Miss Fifi. And if y'all are watching, I hope you're doing good today. Let's see. I was not able to see the live stream. I reset YouTube app on phone to reconnect. Ta-da! I'm sorry, Vanessa. As long as you don't put us up on the big TV, man, we still got to buy you a new TV after we broke the last one last week. So, hi.
Yeah, we some ugly motherfuckers. So, I mean, you don't want to put us in 4K.
Hey, don't be talking about me that way. Shoot, talk about yourself that way. Hey, Daddy, everybody's saying I'm ugly. Is that true? I'm not even going to repeat what he said.
You talking to me?
No, yeah. Everybody's saying that I'm ugly. You think I'm ugly?
Not to me.
Not to him. You see, that's all that matters.
Of course I love you.
Well, of course, he loves me. That's right.
Well, that's the reason why you're not ugly to him.
He gives a shit what everybody else thinks. Oh, come on, man.
That's right, Pops. Fuck all of us.
Mercy, what's going on?
Why you lie like that to Pops? Not everybody. It's just me. I called you ugly.
I can't help it. Shit, man. Ratings. Keep the machine turning, baby. Mercy Beers, what's going on? He's saying afternoon shots. What's going on, big dog? Good to see you, brother. Saw a show you was on the other night, man. Y'all was killing it, dude. Had a lit ass chat. Y'all know Mercy. Give Mercy some love, man. Good people. Hell in a handbasket. Gotcha, baby. Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for joining, dear. Hey, Vanessa. Hi, Erie. So where are we all going? Heck down? Oh shit! Right now, straight to hell.
Apparently, hell in a handbasket.
Hell in a handbasket. I like that. Mary and Butch, what's going
Mary?
on, guys? How y'all doing today?
Butch, cheers to y'all, man.
Hope y'all are doing really good. Happy Tuesday.
Exactly.
A Grand Don't Come Free has to be in order. One of my favorite albums. David, that is a killer fucking album, bro. That is a killer album. I've been sitting around listening to a lot of music the last 2 days. Just clear my mind. I've actually started to miss it, man.
I don't know if you noticed, but for like the last hour before we went live, I've just been taking and posting links and stuff. It's like basically the conscious rap, like intelligent rap, like Low Key and Akala and Mike. Well, Mike does have conscious rap, but his is more just how fucking raw his shit is with his fucking the emotion that's in it. But Immortal Technique, K Reno, people like that. And then I took in the last one I posted before I'd let everybody know the B&A show was about to come up was Rakim, which I was like, I'm gonna switch it up, and y'all, whether you agree with the other ones or not, this right here is, the other stuff that's in my playlist right now. And it was Rakim. Shit, what song was it? God damn it, I can't find it now.
While you find out, I'll read this. I'll say, thanks, Blake. I found out my glucose level spiked. Need to go to a dietitian, change my eating habits, and engage in more physical activities. After this, I'll find a better job. Sweetheart, you got this shit. You got it, baby. It ain't going to be easy, but I'm going to remind everybody.
I'm going to tell you right now, changing your eating habits is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. But
sir.
You know what? You can do it. If you put your mind to it, you definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
Rakim, when I be on the mic.
Okay. Sweet, dude. Sweet, man. Moose, you got this, man. Let's see. We have a 75-inch TV on the patio porch, 10 inches bigger than this 65-inch. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, I'm up for adoption, Vanessa. You know what I mean? Alan, be nice.
I'm always nice. Thank you very much.
He is always nice. Hi, Moose.
That's bullshit in lie, but anyways.
Rod J, what is going on, brother? It's good to see you today, big dog. If y'all don't know, Mr. Rod J, please, for the love of God, pick up Mr. Rod J. One of the nicest people I've ever met on here. And thank God, man, if we ever get back to getting, doing football and stuff again like that, boy, I can't wait just to kick y'all's ass again. I wish I could. Good Lord. Thanks. Experience station will be fiber optic internet goes live at the end of the month. Nice, man. Nice, buddy. I'm going to tell you what, switching my internet has done a world of good for me. It's only went out like 2 or 3 times. Now watch, I probably just jinxed it. It'll probably break up in mid-sit. So it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Let's
yes,
see. This thing to listen to is Elvis. Ooh.
And you told me to be nice and you're going to throw out statements like, come on now.
Ooh. God.
Elvis was a rockabilly crooner. He took his vocal stylings from Dean Martin. He took and stole the thunder that should have belonged to Chuck Berry and people like that.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, well, y'all know how I feel about that.
I'm not saying he's a bad singer by any means.
All I'm going to say it is one more time.
Wrong, but he's not all he's cracked up to be. He's got a bunch of fucking duds along with he's got you see his greatest hits and it's like 40 fucking songs. All the other 150,000 that he took and released were all shit though, apparently. So
I never had no problem with Elvis until, like, my mom, she likes watching a couple of his movies. So I said, okay, I'll finally break down
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And,
well, this one movie, he's singing to like a goat or some shit. It's all right, little lamb. Oh, what in the fuck is this shit? What?
It's not like Dean Martin singing to the fucking horses in the westerns.
That's what I love so much about Chuck Berry. Every time Chuck Berry show up about 5 minutes before he's supposed to go live, he come in, he say the same 4 words: "Pay me my money." Just pay me my money. And then he'd go out and then he'd play, tear down the whole damn house. If Elvis was black and Chuck Berry was white, Chuck Berry would be the king of rock and roll. They'd say it that way, but that's the honest to God truth.
You are
that's
correct.
honest to God truth. Hey, they're
I mean,
right.
it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help the fact that Chuck Berry predated Elvis by like 10 years. So I mean, there's that as well.
Well, there is that too. You are
And
right.
the fact that they weren't wanting to play African American music, they were playing white bastardized versions of it for the most part, with the exceptions of like Little Richard, even some Fats Domino and stuff like that. But even Little Richard was better at doing that version of rock and roll than what the fuck Elvis was. Just being honest with you.
Oh, I completely understand, brother.
Yeah, it give me it says broken link, so I don't know what the deal is with it, but I'll look around because
I guess you heard about Bruce Williamson died, didn't you?
Who?
The former lead singer for the Temptations.
Oh yeah. I've seen
Dude,
that.
that shit broke my heart. I was like, gosh, damn, man, what's the deal with that? I love the fucking Temptations, dude. They were badass. Let's see. My favorite band of all time, you're probably going to freak out when I tell you this, is the damn Foundations. Build Me Up Buttercup is like the greatest song I've ever heard. I love it. I can sing it and play it all the time. Well, I can't sing it.
The harmonies in that song are fucking awesome. I mean, all of the music from that time, from that era, though, is like, you know what I'm saying? It's you don't hear that quality of fucking music anymore. I mean, it's not like it's anything fucking groundbreaking or anything like that, but just the vocal harmonies and the cleanness and the music and everything and the instrumentation that's done and the way they had more respect for the music they were making to what you see now in the music business, in my opinion.
Of course, one of the greatest styles of music of all time, which is dead gone now, is Motown. Motown was the shit, man, back in the day. I mean, it's just
Motown's not dead and gone. It's just not in the fucking mainstream like it needs to be anymore.
Look,
there's a lot of artists that still do Motown style R&B, but
look, I know I'm too old to watch MTV. I know that's for the kids and all that stuff, but I got so hard up the other night for some entertainment. They had the VMA Music Awards. Remember, I used to be cool when we were kids, you know, like TRL and all that shit. And I was thinking, okay, I'll give it a shot. I saw probably the stupidest shit I have seen. I mean, this rapper's getting arrested, then he jumps out of the cop car and he's jumping on the cop car. Meanwhile, the cops are in there and then they start dancing. Okay, that's a little weird. Then Miley Cyrus comes out and she's riding a wrecking ball but singing something else. And I call the shit racket. It's not music, man. That shit is racket. When you have to auto-tune everything and mumble rap, that's not fucking music, folks.
Anybody that's in here that's friends with me on Facebook, I'm telling you, go look at the song, go look at the links that I took and posted for today. The links that I posted today to songs. That's the type of stuff I love listening to. Stuff like that, or stuff where you got.
It's so much better than American music.
Well, not only that, there's American music that takes and sounds really good too. Like Colter Wall is, well, he's not American, he's Canadian, but still, right. I mean, there's even most of the American singers that make good music, like Aesop Rock, Idea, of which Idea unfortunately passed away years ago. Slug, some people that come from that, and then you've got people like as corny as he can be. Tom McDonald makes some damn good fucking music, and he takes on topics in a way that confronts the way that is the rhetoric that's taken and coming about some of the stuff today. So I mean, that's out there today.
Mm-hmm.
Like his song, "People Are So Stupid."
He's got a point.
Well, he's just taking and showing the fucking the idiocy of it all, for real.
Man,
because if you oppose something over here, if you oppose this idea, or if you disagree with an idea, you ain't even got to you just disagree with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you're a fucking bigot or a racist or a homophobe or transphobe or whatever fucking phobe you want to take and throw into it. And there's no fucking room for going, I see this person as a human, or I see this person and I'm not going to treat them any differently. I disagree with certain aspects of stuff. But you see what I'm saying? And it's like,
well, I totally do.
As long as I treat you as a human, my viewpoint shouldn't take and matter that much, as far as, especially with the homo.
I'm a good music phobe. I like
to say my brother's what I would anyways, he lives differently than I do, And he knows people that taking like the transvestites and stuff like that, or as they call it. I don't know what the fuck they call it now, because goddamn used to be as transvestites. Now it's whatever.
I think.
Yeah, transgender. They took and cleaned it up, call it transgender. I'm
Actually,
sorry. If you're born with a dick and a set of nuts, you're a dude. Now, if you feel like a female and you've always felt like a female, I respect that. Don't fucking. You're still a dude, but I'll take and call you by preferred pronouns since you took and asked me to.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get mad at me if I'd say I disagree with the fact that you're a fucking female. You've got a ball, you got balls, and you got a dick. You're a dude. I'm just saying, biology give you a different fucking outlook on life than what you give yourself.
Even
just saying.
Even if it's only that big, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You're still a dude, and I'm sorry. That's just how human anatomy and biology works. Now, as far as the different stuff that comes along chemically in the brain, that for the reasons why you think like you think, I'm not going to hold that against you. I'm not going to take and hold the fact that you feel that way against you. I don't agree with the fact that you think that you're going to be a woman. It just doesn't work like that. You can't reproduce like one. You can't do a whole lot of shit that, because I'm sorry, you go do sports and you're going to take and clean the floor with a woman in most sports. We've seen that in fucking high school and professional sports where women are now banding together to take it to court to get transgender people from, women from participating in sports because they're at a disadvantage because they still have more testosterone, even with hormone blockers.
Chad is fucking lit. You guys are killing it, man. Thanks to Alan Blaze Sport means a lot. Sometimes I feel alone there. Moose, you ain't never alone, baby. You ain't never alone. It's just been a rough year, homie. Hang in there. You got this.
While somebody might disagree with stuff like that, that doesn't mean that they're fucking, you got to think a certain way. Treat everybody human. Racism has no fucking place in life. But there's all kind of stuff that if you disagree with it, it's like people take and label you one thing or another, and that's nobody can have conversations anymore. Can't come to an understanding and take and move on as humans and do it what's called adulting.
Yep, that's it. Moose, you got this, man. If you got to really want it though. Blake, I never saw an Elvis movie. Moose, do yourself a favor and never watch none of that cheesy horse shit. Chuck Berry is still the fucking king. Yes, sir. You know what? I'm going to take a sip for the working man out there. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Berry is still the king. I love Chuck. Uncle Don's in the house. What's going on, Uncle? Good to see you today, buddy. Hope you're having a great Tuesday, my friend. And little Richard is the prince. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The only thing I always thought was really weird about Little Richard at one time before the Beatles got real hot, had a chance to get like 10% of their stock. And he said, oh, they're not going to equate to shit. Ooh, could you imagine having that back now? Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, CB, Elvis sang one of least favorite Liverpool, You'll Never Walk Alone. Jackie Wilson. Thing's going to make me cry. I ain't trying to make you cry, baby. We just love you around here. We all do, man. You got this.
You become part of the community, so we care about you. It's as simple as that. Anybody who's ingrained themselves in this community, we care about you. We want to take and see what's best for everybody. We want to make sure, and we might all have disagreements over stuff, but we still love everybody that's in here. It's the same.
Oh, hell yeah.
That.
Without you guys, there ain't no show. That's how I've always looked at it. Blake, Motown does. I know, dear. I've heard of Motown the musical, sweetie, but I've never seen it. Or I never heard it, I shall say. I don't know why I said seen it. Rod J, completely agree. Hell yeah. Everybody agrees with Rod J. Rod J's just a fucking man like that. Well, check them out. Cool. Perseveres, absolutely. Damn right. Cheers, Rod, on the farm today. Nice. Today's music isn't so good. That's an understatement. I keep thinking one day a new band's going to come up and revolutionize things and change the world again. Dude, look, I can say this. I used to love hip-hop. I loved hip-hop. Growing up when I was a kid, man, I loved hip-hop so much, I'd stay up till 2 o'clock every morning and watch BET Uncut so I could see, like, the stripper videos and stuff like that. I just loved that shit. I'm serious. Tip Drill by Nelly with the strippers and shit. I love that shit, man. Then you'd burn it, put it on the CD, and everybody be like, dude, what's that new song? Oh, man, this is Nelly's new joint, And nowadays, we went all the way from that to Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
But
Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
that's kind of past. The whole Gucci Gang thing is kind of past. But music still looks a whole lot better for the most part. I mean, there's stuff that. And
It's
here's
shit. Every song.
Here's my thing. You know, people have different classifications for music, whether it be rock or whether it be pop, whether it be country. And there's good music, there's bad music. Now, if you want to we all listen by genre, though, for the most part. So I'm going to listen to country music here. I'm going to listen to this pop. I like this pop song. If I'm listening to a country song, it can have pop elements or it can have R&B elements. But goddamn it, it shouldn't sound like it should be on 90s fucking R&B radio or adult alternative from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it shouldn't sound like that. It just shouldn't, because then it's not country, especially when the lyrics don't take and match up with what the fuck people associate with country. Same thing with popular music. There's a lot of stuff that falls under pop, but it's just one of those things where it's like so much of this shit today it's unrecognizable from like, what the fuck is this?
Even
really?
from when we were kids, man. When I was a kid, George Strait came on, you better shut your mouth because mama would slap you upside the head. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I ask mama, so who do you listen to country? I don't listen to none of that shit. I can't blame you. It's just, I don't know. You know, I know country music ain't everybody's thing or not whatnot, but the old shit is 10 times better than this new shit they got now. I can't fucking deal with it, man. They had this one song they wanted me to learn or something, and I was like, okay, and there's this mumble rap shit, and every song is the same fucking way. Well, man, shut that shit off. I ain't doing that fucking shit. I am not doing that fucking shit. Damn. Well, since I got all that shit out of my system. Hey, man,
and Mercy.
Go ahead.
Mercy, difference between sex and gender. Sex is what you're man or woman. Gender has been defined by what you were born as your sex. There's the gender roles and everything like that. That been from like beginning of time. Is the reason why. So it's the reason why I said I'm not going to take and if that's the way someone feels, but that doesn't mean they're going to take and just because they want to identify as a woman, it makes them a woman. It just doesn't.
I identify as a 150-pound motherfucker, but that ain't true either.
Damn straight on that one, homie.
I identify as a lamp stand, and Mary says it's better than a one-night stand, David. And now David's laughing his ass off, and that's actually true. You know, that's what I'm going to dress up for this year for Christmas. I got me a little cardboard box. I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to draw 3 little drawers on it, put me a little alarm clock on it. I'm going to be a one-night stand. maybe it'll work. Who knows, man? Wow, Alan. Vanessa's saying I'm doing good, right? Let's see. Yeah, we're there, that. See, I thought Prince was the Prince too. Nothing against Little Richard, but Prince is man.
Well, Michael Jackson is the king of pop, right? Prince is the prince of pop. He's not the prince of rock and roll.
No, that's true too. That's true.
Two distinct styles. Now there was some crossover between the two styles, but they were squarely in pop.
Well, here's the thing. If Elvis is a king, which we all know Chuck Berry really is a king, couldn't Chuck Berry be labeled as the prince of rock and roll then?
That'd be a fucking insult.
Yeah, it would be, I guess. I don't know, man. Hey, what college football thing starts up this week? ACC?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, no clue. I don't either, man. I know the SEC starts up on the 26th, so we still got about 2 weeks to go before we can start up.
Yes, actually Thursday, UAB plays Miami of Florida, and then Saturday, UNC plays Syracuse, Notre Dame versus Duke. God, that's not going to be worth watching. Georgia Tech and Florida State, that's another game that's going to be fucking just god awful to fucking watch. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Let's see.
Hey, man, we started off college football right. Arkansas State got whooped by Memphis. Anything I want to win didn't win, except Army. I was pulling for Army. Army whooped the shit out of them boys, man. Run that triple offense, shit. That's the way to do it. I still, this day, as much as I love football, and I still think the damn power option or sweep option play is one of the best plays, I still know how to defend that shit. I guess you'd have to have like more people line back instead of on the line because I don't really know. Let's see. I saw Little Richard in concert. I don't like Prince. Hey, Moose, that's cool, man. Prince, I always liked Prince because Prince would only play his guitar when he got mad. He's notorious for that shit. No shit. No shit. And when he got mad, shit, son. Shit. Listen
He
to
got really mad and could play the fuck out of that guitar.
Oh, good God, boy. Oh, shit, man. That motherfucker kicked in on Purple Rain. Good God, boy. He could have had any bitch in the whole place he wanted. Multiple. Millions of them. Oh, Lord. I'm about to have to make me another drink, man.
And let me say something. I hope nobody gets offended by anything I've said. I love all y'all to death. I'd hate to offend anybody just over an opinion. I don't get offended over opinions unless you take and judge me like in any way besides how I take and am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's okay.
I'm not trying to offend nobody that's in chat. I know I can come across as fucking ignorant to some people sometimes, but I'm really, trust me, you know, it's just.
You offend me all the time, but I just go out there and take the fence too. You know, I grab the gate.
Well, normally I try not to take and apologize for shit because it's my opinion and I'm not going to take and begrudge nobody their fucking opinion. But I'd hate to take and have people stop watching us because I said something. Well, you know what I'm saying?
No. Because this is entertainment. That's how I look at it.
Okay, well, there you go. Never mind.
That's just how I look at it. It's all good. Hell yeah. Look at that. Mary even loves you. We all love you, man. We all love you. Wait, what? Yes, he was apologizing. Yes, he was. Yes. He's human. Hard to believe, but he's human. A good-looking human. Having to hang out with this ugly son of a bitch he refers to.
I just apologize in case anybody got offended by my opinion. I didn't say I was taking away my fucking opinion. So, I mean, don't get too fucking happy. Just saying.
Shit, folks, we was that close. We was that close, man. We was that close.
My opinion is still my opinion. It's just I'd hate for anybody to be offended by it. Of course, hey, and I'm sure we all have opinions that that would offend somebody. So, I mean.
Buddy, all I'm going to tell you is this, man. As many times as I've thrown a fit when my internet used to go in and out, I probably offended a couple of people too. And if I did, well, good for you. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know anymore. Let's see. Alan, shh. See that? They all love you. They all love you. What the hell you want to talk about for 20 more minutes, brother?
We can continue on this music theme.
That's fine with me, man. Shit. I just don't listen to any current music anymore. I have people ask me all the time, man, y'all learn this song, y'all learn this song. And then I'll start listening to it.
My wife just put an ironic as fuck statement in the fucking comments.
What, this one?
Yes, we all have opinions. Not everyone will agree, and that's okay. Yes, I completely understand that. And that's one of the reasons why some of the stuff I've wanted to say, I haven't, just because you've told me you might not want to say that because you've got YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. And it's not been anything racist or anything of the sort. It's just unpopular opinion.
Hey, man. Well, the way I look at it is this. I wear a mask everywhere I go nowadays. This is the one time during the week where me and you can just sit back and shoot the shit and try to make people laugh. So I just don't really care. I mean, hell, this whole year has offended me. I mean,
ain't no shit on that one, homie.
This whole year's fucking offended me. So I don't know what to think anymore.
Mercy, David,
my mama told me something the other day that I've never thought of. She says, baby, I want you to think of something. I said, yes, ma'am. She says, do we have a cure for cancer? I said, no, ma'am. Do we have a straight up cure for AIDS? I said, no, ma'am. She says, now how in the hell are we going to come up with a medicine to cure COVID in 6 months when we still don't know what in the hell it's about?
It normally takes 2 to 4 years for a vaccine to be developed, and they're supposed to be doing this in 6 fucking months. Fuck off.
That's wild. I done told everybody I'm not getting it, but if you want to get it, go for it. I wish everybody the best, man. But we ain't gonna get on no COVID rant or nothing. I'm just saying, it's something in the world right now we got to deal with.
And David, I've never apologized for my opinions for the most part, except I know how what I had just said could come across to some folks, and I just wanted to clarify that, because my thing is, just because you get offended by something normally my thing is just because you get offended by something I say doesn't mean I don't have the fucking right to say it. You have the right to be offended just as much as I have the right to take and say something to fucking offend you. It's just, I know in today's climate, we got a pretty cool community, but I'd hate to take, we've got an awesome fucking community, but it's just, I would hate to take and think that I would say something that's an opinion and somebody get offended whenever it wasn't my intention.
Right.
Now, if I'm being crass and trying to offend you, that's a different story. If I'm trying to offend you, point for me, but whatever. And Mercy took an ask. Well, you're my wife, so I mean, you offend me too. So,
oh gosh,
Mercy asked from a British person trying to understand NFL. Getting a team to the minors with the least amount of wins not be beneficial in promoting the top team in the minors. Well, technically, if they was allowed the fucking college teams to take and be minor league, because that's basically what they are these days.
I don't know, man. I think the kids in college ought to be paid to play.
I do too.
I've always thought that. I think it's bullshit. When, let's say you got, prime example, Chris Webber, 1992, Fab Five. They had the basketball team, right, for everybody not here in America, non-basketball. And it was 5 freshmen. They took that team that wasn't shit and got them to the Final Four like 2 years in a row. And here Chris Webber is walking around, which we later find out was bullshit because he's getting money on the side. But he walked by the store one day, and they were selling their shoes and their jerseys, the same numbers, no names on it. And this kid's got like $20, $30 in his pocket, and the university's just making money hand over fist. I'm telling you, the only way college football in the SEC down here in the South is going to get shut down is if everybody gets this shit. That's the only way. There's too much money to be made. There's too much money they're losing. And the only reason they don't want that to happen is because all them presidents don't want to turn around and be sued. It's just like everything else in the world right now.
That's exactly the reason why here SEC, Big Ten, ACC, the biggest money makers. Well, the ACC does have basketball, but they still make more money from Clemson and Florida State and some of the other colleges like Wake Forest. Their big money makers is football.
CB,
Texas
prime example right there. Prime example right there. $500 million they're going to lose if they don't play.
Yeah, I was about to say they're lying if they say $500 million. If I'm not mistaken, like Alabama makes over $1 billion a year. Fucking Ohio State makes it. Now, profit wise, it's probably around 500.
Probably somewhere in there.
Because for the athletic departments, the money they make from the football games takes and pays for all other fucking sports. Every fucking one of them. Basketball, soccer, lacrosse, whatever other fucking sport, football pays for it. That's how it is at most schools. That's the reason why you see these schools. They're playing fucking cupcakes. Well, that cupcake's getting $1 million and it's taken in fund of their athletic department for the year.
Right. Well, man, I'm just telling you that I just don't think that they're going to shut it down. I could be dead wrong. I know Tennessee right now is going through some shit with the 40. What the hell?
Mercy. This Cincinnati Bengals player seemed to be stealing a wage with their win-loss record. Them and the fucking Browns. I'm gonna tell you. Here's the reason why we can't do something. Well, number one, we don't have minor league football teams here. But number two, even if they were to turn the college teams into minor league teams, basically, they really there's a massive jump between college and the NFL, like a massive fucking jump. Like it's very rare that you take and get rookies that are like completely fucking successful their first year. I mean, you get like one per team out of the whole fucking class of like seven rounds of draft picks and then plus a 40 something that they taken that are unsigned that they signed to the team. Like
exactly,
it's just the speed of it is so much quicker, and it's because they're conditioned for it.
I'll tell you what, man, our boys are looking really good. All of our linemen, they put on some weight, man. I am so excited. We may lose every game this year, man, but I just want some damn football. I hope Alabama wrecks shop on everybody till that last game of the year. You know, then I hope y'all just take it easy on us, and y'all just don't like cut our heads off and shit. Let's see. Hi, y'all. Off the work conference call. Thrash, buddy, you better go get them milk and bread down here in Colorado where I'm at. If it comes like a 1/10 of an inch of snow, everybody goes to the grocery store. Oh shit, we need bread. We need milk. Man, fuck that noise. I'm gonna go get me some damn steak. Ramen noodles, some shit that lasts a minute. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, Mercy, you're winning right now with the line of the show. That's some funny shit right there. That was fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious, dude.
That is hilarious. CB saying, "Yep, cheers, Thrash. Thrash, is it snowing yet? Everybody's wanting to know, brother. Lep, what's going on, big
What's up,
dog?
Lep?
Good to see you today, buddy. Hell, I tried to get in on the show last night. I got in about 10 minutes after Rod jumped out, and then, hell, man, I got about 10 minutes in, and we killed the show. I'll try to make the next one. Just bad timing on the Champignon's part. Started last night, but we'll start sticking good tonight, then back up to the 80s by Friday. Good God.
Cheers to the wifey. Hope you have a good rest of the day at work. Can't wait till you get home. Like, for real.
Erie, have you a good day today, sweetheart. Thrash, be safe, buddy. Hey, brother, 2020. Actually, somebody asked me the other day, they said, would you like to go back to 2018? I said, no, because I'd have to redo this shit all over again. No, I don't want to do this. Lep, cheers, Lep. Great show last night. I agree, buddy. Lep, you put on a hell of a show last night. And back. Thank you for being back, Rod J. Good to see you, brother. All right, okay. Erie, love you, homie. Have you a good day. Be safe. Go home tonight. Kiss hubby. He's a good dude. Take care, Erie. Cheers, Lep. Hello, Mary. Blake doesn't like football. Argument starter. I don't like football. I love football. I fucking love shit. I saw old boy get the hell knocked out of him the other day, and he was laying over there on the ground, kind of twitching and shit. I was like, it did something to my soul. Do you remember the old Nintendo 64? There used to be a game on there called Quarterback Club back in the day, and Brett Favre was on the cover every year. And I bought this game one time because they had this new feature. If you hurt somebody, they'd come out and they'd like pull out the little gurney and they'd put the player on there. I played that damn thing so much, dog, that the last time I played it, I hit somebody and he was hurt, right, shaking and twitching shit. They're like, well, they're bringing out the cart. And apparently I played so much I wore it off. Here's the guy laying there. They pick up the football, lay it on the damn stretch, and put the football in there. I don't know why that stuck with me so damn much, but shit, it just I just run across something that I find highly interesting from
Sturgis motorcycle rally linked to 20% of COVID cases in August.
Oh, God.
And my first thought is, how the fuck are they getting this number? And
exactly.
Here's the fucking scary part. Everybody made fun of motherfuckers talking about the government tracks you through your phones. They can look in, via your cameras and stuff like that. From August 2nd to September 2nd, there were 1.4 million new cases of COVID reported in the United States. I wonder how many of those were actual, like, direct cases and not like, there's 2 or 3 fucking other. Anyways, that's not deaths, just cases. But anyways, I digress. Researchers from San Diego State University Center for Health Economics and Policy Studies have determined that roughly 20% of those cases can be traced back to the Sturgis motorcycle rally. Over 460,000 people attended the 10-day rally as they returned in South Dakota using anonymized cell phone location tracking data. How the fuck is it anonymized if you know these motherfuckers?
It's almost
it can't be that fucking anonymous if you know who went.
It's almost like a scare tactic. Almost. You see what they did this weekend? They're like, okay, this is going to be the weekend that sets the pace for the fall and all this shit. And as soon as everybody goes to the beaches, here's everybody with their cameras. Oh, look at all these sorry motherfuckers with no mask, all this shit. Hell, they've been cooped up in the house for damn near 6 months, man. Shit. I mean,
researchers concluded that over 250,000 cases of COVID-19 were linked to the rally and estimated they generated public health costs of approximately $12.2 billion. Wait, so here's my thing. Here's my thing. Of those people that had COVID, what percentage of those were asymptomatic? Again, you don't think the fucking numbers are being cooked, you're not paying attention to what the fuck's going on. Like the CDC come out and said 9,000 fucking deaths directly due to COVID. That's it. Just over 9,000 cases. The rest of the cases, the average person had 2.6 underlying causes already.
wow.
And over 80% of those were over 70 years old. So How many actually died from COVID, and how many was from old age and the fact that they had fucking diabetes and a heart condition with one foot in the grave and the other on the fucking banana peel and got pushed the fuck in?
Hey,
Just
EV.
asking. I'm just
Hey,
asking.
EV, watch this. This farmer tested twice.
So,
Oh God, they came out the other day, said Tupac. They finally now
Yeah, COVID.
he died from COVID.
yeah, that one's getting old, homie. You got to take and come up with a new one.
Dude, I ain't
Use
even
it on
on
last
this
4
shit.
streams.
I don't give a fuck. I still think it's funny as hell. I can't help it. Blake doesn't love football. Better argument start. Now, see, Thrash, that'll get my, yeah, damn right, buddy. That'll get my blood pressure up. Contact tracing. Yes, sir. Right. Thanks, Blake. Thanks, CB. No, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for everything you do. Y'all had a lit chat, man. Shit, I actually met a couple of your buddies, man. If y'all are watching right now, y'all are good people. I've done figured out anybody who rolls with this man, this man, this man, and sure as hell, this man, they all good people. So,
Damn right.
I love all you guys. Brother, can you hold it down for like 2 minutes? I got to make one more drink.
Yeah. As soon as you come back, I'm gonna get off for a second so I can get me a drink. So,
all right.
So yeah. So what are we going to talk about now? I'm supposed to hold it down. Which do I need to take and like put my full body weight on this, or I just like lightly touch to hold it down? I'm just asking for a friend. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get away from the fucking COVID talk, because that's just going to drive me up a fucking wall. And there's no consensus about anything, and they're still getting new data and all kind of dumb shit. So, whatever. Fucking, I tell you, it's just craziness. The world is going crazy. The world is mad. Rod, there's a distinct difference between having cancer and being hit by a car. If you have cancer and you get COVID, the COVID might have accelerated the death, but ultimately you died because you have cancer. You get hit by a car and you die, but you got cancer. You still die because you got hit by a fucking car. There's a big difference on that one.
Nope,
really big difference.
Nope, that's sexist. COVID.
Oh, I was wondering how you were going to take it. I was like, what? There's a big difference on that, homie.
Blake is dehydrated. Damn right, brother. You have to stay hydrated up here in this beautiful state of southeast Colorado and northwestern. Okay, that's what you was talking about.
That's like if you have diabetes and heart disease and you wind up catching COVID, it might be a contributing factor, but it's not the ultimate cause. Because chances are, if you're healthy and you don't have diabetes and heart disease, you're just going to get sick from COVID. Also, again, over 70, average age 70 years old. Again, there's a big fucking difference between that, homie.
Oh, cramp. Allie, getting close to that gold gun number 7, homie.
Bro, I'm at the point I'm about done with that fucking game for right now. I'm about to take a break because unless it's like me, you, Erie, Todd, and Eric or something like that, bro, the fucking randos we get put with, I just want to, I want to reach through my fucking screen and just choke them to death because they're all fucking ignorant for the most part. We get put with the biggest fucking idiots I've ever fucking seen on a team.
That's why I quit playing online games, because they did the same shit to me. We used to have this one thing, man. We got up there one time, and instead of everybody killing each other, it's like a 5-on-5 team deathmatch. I was talking shit, man. I was like, real motherfuckers, they jump around. Remember that old song, jump up and get down. So, boy, we all met out there in the middle, and everybody started jumping up and down at one time. Everybody's just shooting their guns up in the air. We had the song playing in the back. That's the last time I had fun on a 5-on-5. Ever since then, I got dumbasses jumping up and down, trying to get shot by the sniper bullets, all kinds of shit. Can't do it, bro. Just can't do it. By the way, Rod, you just kicking ass on that dude, because I've never got a gold gun on mine. Go ahead, buddy.
I understand. One thing can accelerate the other. I completely understand that. Let me ask you a question. Would they have had a better chance if they didn't have 2.6 underlying issues before they got fucking COVID? Because my 85-year-old grandma had COVID and she fucking made it through. Like, she got shortness of breath, and she got fucking real bad throat and real bad sore throat and real bad fucking body aches.
Mhm.
Got tested positive for COVID. No underlying issues. 85 years old. She lived. So again, let me ask you the question of whether or not do you think they'd have a better chance of taking survival if they didn't have those 2.6 underlying cases? Rod, you asked Rod a lot of times. I'm at,
Thrash is trying his best. We love you, Thrash.
You asked Rod a lot of times. I'm at the best. I'm at the top or like near the top of the leaderboard. So it's not so much for me. I think it's just my competitive nature.
Moose, I totally agree with you. All we need is good friends and a ton of cash. Gosh, damn, that's great. I love it. Now I got the good friends. Now I just need a ton of fucking cash. That'd be tight. Go on Discord, talk to my boys all here swearing and screaming. They're online gaming. Tell you what, man. Some of them little shits on there, they make me so mad. I don't know how they do it.
I'm not mad if somebody, it's one thing if somebody, all I'd take and have it on is so I can like hear the party. Like, I don't want to listen to other people at all.
Right. Didn't somebody shoot you the other day? I was watching his stream and Rod's like, God damn it, friendly fire and motherfuckers or something like that. I was, oh shit, he wouldn't want my colorblind ass on his team. I be shooting everybody. You ain't got to worry about claymores no more, EB, when you team with me. I'll shoot you thinking you're the opposition, man. What's up, Thrash? So is there going to be an upset this weekend? CB, I don't know, buddy. It sure as shit ain't looking like it, according to what Mr. EB over here just read off. But we never know. I know here in about 2 weeks there's going to be one. I'm calling it right now. The Arkansas Razorbacks, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to beat Georgia. It may be by 1 point. Sam Pittman, former he knows all their plays. We got brand new coaches. Even our guys the other day, they're like, damn, man, we've never worked this hard in our life. Hell, Chad Morris never worked us this hard. Shit, so we'll see. No doubt, if you're healthy, you stand the best chance. I feel you, brother. Let's see. Cheers, Moose Gal from Thrash. My father was 79, had COVID, and was fine afterwards. He had fevers and was tired. Man, I hope your daddy's doing okay, dear.
Yeah, I'm glad he got over it.
I am too. There's a lady here about 20 miles away from town, man. She's celebrating her 103rd birthday tomorrow. She had COVID. She beat it.
Let me guess. No underlying conditions other than being old, right?
I don't know, buddy. Hell, she's not. I don't know. All I know is this: she's 103. That's worth celebrating right there. Good God, man. I think Bob Hope lived to be 100. The oldest person ever in my family is like 82. So I mean, I hate to say it this way, but hell, in about 5 years, if that's the case, my life's halfway over. So, and there's a whole lot of things I still want to do with my life. You know what, guys? We get on here and we joke around, and we both, me and him, we all love you guys, and we know y'all love us. But I'm going to just tell y'all, since we're all family, I done made up my mind. If I make it through this pandemic, I'm going to start living the shit out of my life. I ain't going to be waiting on shit no more. I ain't going to be bitching about dumb shit no more. I just want to get through with all this shit, and then I'm just going to start living, man, because life is too short for all this craziness going on in this world right now, man.
Shit, go ahead and start living.
I know you keep telling me that, but I keep thinking, shit, knowing my luck, I go out and then I'll get the shit and then I'll bring it home to Pop, and then
That's true. You got Pops. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean,
but there's a difference between science and fear, because science, you take and go off of known facts. They don't know anything. They should give you the facts, but they're pushing more fear than they are science. Simple as that.
Hey, Ryan, I'm with you, buddy. I heard liquor is secure though, so I will be okay. Y'all heard it here first, folks. This man's gonna be just fine. So I would like to get up with Rod one day. One of these days, me and Rod, I'm just going to come through town. I'll be like, yo, homie, let's go get some beer. And he'll be like, all right, brother. And then we're going to go get some beer. And he's going to realize I'm broke. And he's going to have to buy all the beer. He's going to want me to take my ass back to Colorado, but I'll have the beer. Ta-da. Oh, by the way, Jeremy wanted me to do a review on it, but I ate so much of it. Me and Jeremy this weekend had a Hungry Howie's pizza. And I must admit, I was not that damn impressed. I mean, it was okay. I told him, I said, dude, you should get the fucking Hungry Hippos. I mean, they're way better, It's just my opinion, but I don't know. So, yeah, Alex, if you're watching, I had a piece of Hungry Howie's pizza. It's all right. Wasn't the best thing in the world. Wasn't the worst. You know, Rod, you're very smart. Moose Gal,
That is.
Rod, he is very smart. Rod's very intelligent.
See, that's the only thing right there that should be that's the only thing right there. If you don't have previous underlying conditions before you catch it, the long-term effects are what should be the biggest thing that they should take and focus on. Because 90% of the people that take and get it that have no underlying issues survive it. And of the people that do take and get it that have no underlying issues, 99.6% of them pull the fuck through it, which is better odds than which is the same odds as the fucking flu.
From ESPN, politicians from 6 states, ex-Big Ten officials reconsider postpone football season. I don't know why they just don't, man. The kids want to play. If they're young, they're all in better shape than we are. Even the fucking punter who don't do shit.
I was gonna say. I mean, that's one of the things that I didn't quite understand. Of like, why are you fucking postponing this? Number one, because you basically have the kids in a fucking bubble, like they've got fucking pro sports.
Because the presidents of all them Big Ten schools didn't want to get in no damn trouble. That's all that shit's about, man. That's all that shit's about. Let's see. Moose Saints, I'm just trying to make it through. See, that's what we're all trying to do. Man, I told my dad that the other day. I said, Pop, I'm just trying to keep my head above water right now. That's all I'm trying to do. We don't know what the hell's going to happen with all this stuff. But I'm telling you, man, I think we're going to pull through it. I hope we do. And shit, my nephew had it too. Lost taste and smell. Glad he survived because he's 21. I'm glad he survived too, baby. Wake TV, I get all the deals, so no worries, homie. My man, damn right, brother. My man, I need to get with Rod. I got to learn how to do them Rod J deals. Shit, that'd be tight. Oh wow, that's good to hear. Moose Wade's doing okay. That's nice. Says cannabis watch. See that CB? That's something nobody else is talking about. I brought that up a few times.
I've seen that too. That report. It's crazy, and it's the cannabinoids itself that are taking and blocking the virus. Mm-hmm. It's not allowing it to attach to people's blood cells and stuff like that. And it's not even for heavy smokers. You can like smoke once a fucking day, and it takes and helps block COVID from like attaching itself to your healthy fucking blood cells. So
you won't never see this on the news, but 4 months ago, man, they took a damn certain strain of weed, they sucked it all out, they got all the shit out, they made some CBD oil out of it, they injected it in a cancer cell, and the son of a bitch dissolved. Boom. You don't see that.
They're not gonna fucking tell you. There's a dude that's been taking and doing.
It's amazing to me.
Too many fucking people who took and were told start getting your affairs in order, and they started taking cannabis oil, THC, cannabis oil, not CBD, but cannabis fucking oil. There's a process for that shit.
My step grandfather has Parkinson's. Okay,
it fucking cured them. Not only that, they also changed their fucking diet. Taking and getting greens and taking and getting a healthy gut flora is another thing. Getting your pH level inside your body at a fucking as close to neutral as possible. So it's hard for anything that makes you sick to live in that environment. So,
well, see, here's the thing. My step grandfather, the man that's married to my grandmother right now, he has Parkinson's. That's why I got him on the CBD oil, because he just do this shit, man. And it's sad. You ever seen a grown man who worked his ass off his whole life get hit by a debilitating shit like this, and he's got a spoonful of corn that just shakes off or it hit his mouth? So I went and got him some oil. He sat there, did it. Shit, all of a sudden, about 10 minutes later, hands are straight. No shaking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that. So we can let everybody in the world, they can rub the shit all over them. Oh, I feel great, and all this shit. But gosh dang it, don't you smoke that shit. Why not?
What gets me is the original reason for the...
Go for it, CB.
The original reason that cannabis was outlawed in the first place was racist reasons, because they took and said that it took and enraged the black men. They would take and start raping and stuff like that's literally the fucking reason why we have marijuana prohibition in this nation. If you think I'm bullshitting, you go fucking look it up.
That's it. He's not lying. He's not lying, folks.
They can sit there and take and say all they want, no medical fucking value, whenever the fucking results take and show something completely fucking different.
CBD is an option, brother. CBD, I encourage anybody.
You'd have to have, I think it's more of the cannabis oil itself than it is CBD. That's really got the health benefits. CBD now, it will take and give you like, you can take and get like 1,000 milligram fucking CBD. Bro.
I know.
That motherfucker one good time. My wife's cousin was like, here, hit this. He had took and dropped his 1,500 milligram fucking CBD oil on his fucking setup. Back when I baked. Boy, I took a hit of that shit. I was like, whoa. I was like, bro, I ain't doing a fucking thing until this shit wears off. Because I don't.
Nice, buddy. Nice.
He said, here, Erie, take a hit off of this. And she likes a different flavor. She didn't take a question what the fuck it was. She just, about 2 minutes later, she's like, damn, what was in that?
There's drugs in this shit. Once a day, I should be safe.
I'll be back to get me a drink real quick.
Go for it, buddy. I don't know. I've never understood that, man. I mean, seriously. And like you said, right, Reefer Madness, one of the most bullshit movies you'll ever watch. And if anybody out there younger or older, whatever, you never seen Reefer Madness, you want a good laugh, watch Reefer Madness. It's one of the silliest fucking things you'll ever see. I mean, this guy's over here hitting it. And all this shit. And then he like hits the dude with a fucking frying pan or some shit. Just, gosh damn. I don't get it. Well, I have a seizure disorder from Uncle Sam. If I stop smoking, I have 8 seizure. If I smoke, I have 3 or 4. Damn, bud. CB, hang in there, buddy. Damn, man. I'll tell you something, CB. One of the saddest things I saw in my life was this little bitty girl. She's about 5, 6 years old, and she was shaking stuff all the time. And all this medicine they gave her and stuff. They finally upped her up to some cannabis oil and CBD oils and stuff like that, right? They're not making the kid smoke pot. Nobody's telling a kid to smoke pot. If they did legalize weed, it'll be 21, just like alcohol. Period. But the kid just took a little drop of that. All of a sudden,
I'm gonna disagree with that. Kids that have ADD, they legalize it. They should be allowed to smoke it.
Okay, well,
medicinal.
Okay, well,
they can calm their asses down so they can focus a little bit better. Well, which I say that, and a lot of times,
hey, it's better than pumping fucking Ritalin in them.
Well, I was gonna say, a lot of folks take stuff like Ritalin and like Adderall and stuff like that to take and get, you know, all fucking jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken Adderall before just to take and see what the fuck it would do. Dude, it fucking zoned me to fuck. I was like, oof.
Dude,
I was like super fucking focused on shit.
Adderall,
that motherfucker it got done a little bit quicker than what it might normally.
Adderall
do.
is nothing but synthetic meth. It's nothing but synthetic meth.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. There's a lot of folks like, oh man, I'll take this fucking, drink this Red Bull so I can take and stay up. I'm drinking Red Bull and fucking Monster. I can go to fuck. They almost put me to sleep. It just, I don't know if it's my metabolism or what, but like normally it's hard for me to concentrate on doing one thing at a time unless I'm like completely invested in or something I'm passionate about, which is one of the reasons why video games for me is one of the good things. Same thing with taking and doing the reactions and the main videos.
It's a good outlet. I do.
And stuff like that. It's hard for me to take and focus on. It was hard for me to keep. I took an Adderall. Just taking is like they're like, oh yeah, this will give you an energy boost, and they'll take and brought it motherfuckers. It took and focused me like razor fucking sharp on the task at hand. I didn't take a let anything. Like normally in my mind, bro, I was like, all right, let me get this done. I got it. This. Mm-hmm. So it gave me a little bit of energy boost, but it fucking zoned me in like I've never been fucking zoned in before. I remember going, can I try one of those again? Just cause, it sucks whenever you take and do work and, they expect it done in a certain amount of time and you just barely take and get it in and you take one of those and it's like fucking an hour early. They're like, what the fuck? Well, my mind didn't wander.
I heard that, brother. I heard that. And
that's the other thing. Big pharma don't want to lose any fucking money. So the only way they're going to take and legalize fucking marijuana is if big pharma finds a way to take and come out with the fucking marijuana.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think it's really sad that there's people out there who could really use it. Folks, there's a lot of people right now. We ain't got this problem, but there's a lot of people during this pandemic that are really losing their shit right now. and some of them have opioid addiction. You know what the number one way to kick opioid addiction is? And this is even
Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Or crack, because then you just can move to crack.
Hell yeah. Let's do
Kick
some
opioid addiction, though.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not recommending y'all go out there and do that. I mean, shit. It's just a joke.
But not
a dick. Don't take it so hard.
And then once you get hooked, maybe you'll have an empty shell turn.
The war on drugs is like the war on poverty the government's fucking had. We spent trillions of dollars on the war on poverty, and guess what? There's still motherfuckers in poverty. We spent trillions of dollars on the fucking war on drugs. What happens? Well, number one, it's bullshit because we've seen back in the 70s and actually back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s that the fucking CIA and the fucking government, even under fucking Reagan, were taking and sending fucking heroin and cocaine and stuff like that into the fucking ghettos. The CIA did that shit back in the 60s as an experiment on what it would take and do on lesser races, in their fucking words.
Yeah. And if you don't believe that, have y'all ever heard of a guy named Timothy Leary? LSD was invented by the government and that man to do mind control. But we don't ever talk about that.
MDMA, another thing taken and invented by somebody for the CIA as they were taking and doing, brainwashing experiments. No bullshit. Look this all up if you fucking want to or think I'm fucking lying.
He's not lying. Like, check it out. We'll wait.
And anybody goes, oh, take the fucking tinfoil hats off. You're a conspiracy theorist. Just realize that the word conspiracy theory didn't enter the fucking American lexicon until after Kennedy died, when people started taking and questioning the official narrative of there only being one shooter.
Of course.
CIA took and put it out to the media because they had Operation Mockingbird, where they were taking feed the media information. The media was taking programming people's brains. There's a reason why they call it program TV. They're programming you to not program the TV. To take in for people to take and to take and discredit stuff like that. So conspiracies, just the word conspiracy theorist is another thing that people take and bring up whenever you have an unpopular or a dissenting opinion. It's to take and silence critics. So just know all this.
Oh yes, and I ain't gonna dive straight off into it, but I have shot a gun. I know a little bit about that. There's no way in hell. I'm not saying Oswald wasn't in on it. I don't know. But Oswald didn't kill him.
Oswald was a fucking fall guy. He's a goddamn
Nazi.
He was a fucking communist that had just come back from fucking Russia.
Who was funded by the FBI. You know who the director of the CIA was? They asked him all.
George Bush. It was George Bush at the fucking time. George H.W. Bush.
They asked George H.W. Bush, said, "Where was you that fateful day?" "Oh, I don't know. There's a picture of him coming out of the building right beside the depository, man."
The thing about it is, George H.W. Bush had his fucking money tied up in oil and stuff like that, and the large banks. And one of the things Kennedy planned on doing was putting us back on the fucking gold standard at that fucking point in time and taking us off the fucking Federal Reserve. So that way we controlled our money again.
Yep, and they did not want that. So what happened?
6 months later.
Katow.
Yep.
It's weird. Moose, I'm not encouraging anybody to ever try cannabis, but I will say this for you, sweetheart. If you ever want to try it one day, it's kind of like alcohol, baby. It's not for everybody. If you can't take it, don't take it. If you can't hold your liquor, don't drink. It's just how I look. Hope nothing but the best for you, CB. Hey, we're all with you there, Left. And you too, CB. Cannabis oil just saved one of the greatest TT riders from cancer after 2 years.
I believe he's talking about Bruce Ansby is who he's talking about, because he was telling me about him. And just, yeah.
Dude, that's that illegal shit, man. Terrible. Like after this pandemic, I want to go out and live. My problem is I don't have enough money. Moose, I know how
you can take it. Well, live within your means. Live within your means. Find way. There's Groupon. You can find all kind of cool stuff to take and do. You can't. Moose, that otherwise you might not be able to do.
Moose, find what makes you happy in life, baby girl, and go for it. Because we only get one shot, folks. Left. What's up? What's sad? People still going to jail for it. CB, I know that is the sad part of it.
Yep.
That is. I don't know, man. It's just terrible. It's terrible. I'll tell you the worst thing than that is the fact that it's labeled as a Control 1 substance. It's over meth. They say that meth, according to your government, meth is safer than marijuana. And I call bullshit 500 times to 1. Weed makes you want to go in there and eat you some pizza and fucking chill out. You get on meth, you'll ride from your own damn mama. for the
At this
next
point, the whole reason why they're keeping it as a class 1 thing is, number one, it gives the fucking big pharma time to take and get their shit fucking out. That's cannabis based. Number one, it'll still be
Who's that
from a
guy?
fucking lab, but
It's that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, brother. Wow.
yeah,
I learned something today. Well, God bless your friend, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I ain't gonna mention no names, but people in my family, they've been anti because they never tried it. They just listen to what these motherfuckers tell you. Oh God, no. Remember back when we were in school and they used to have the DARE program come by? Then they'll be like, one day somebody's gonna offer you joints. And they had all these joints and shit. You know, I went to high school my whole fucking life. Not one son of a bitch offered me a joint. I'm pissed
God,
off
you have
about
to take
that.
it by the fucking for at least $10.
I know, right? True, CB. Wow, David, that's awesome. It is awesome. Going to interview any more interesting people soon? Yeah, let us know, buddy. That'd be tight. Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson was pretty good, but yes, sir, it was. Damn good movie. Damn good movie. Another good movie.
Yeah,
was
and
JFK.
I hate that, and I hate that you had to go through that Thrash.
Thrash, I am so
That is
sorry to
awful.
hear that, buddy. Thrash, I'll be praying for you, brother. That's, gosh damn, that's terrible.
See, that's
I was lucky to be with him and the team. I feel you, man. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I had a good friend of mine. There's my dad's best friend. He was a doctor. He came down with some rare form of cancer. And we was trying to get him to do the CBD and stuff like that, but he chose chemo because he was trying to get back to take care of his patients. And that's what killed him. Chemotherapy will kill you. It's like a fucking microwave, man. It cooks you from the inside out. I've seen this shit. And I don't know, man. It's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And anybody who says that crystal meth is safer for you than a fucking plant out there in the woods, don't talk to me because we will never agree on that.
yeah. If you're smoking something made out of paint thinner and all kind of other fucking chemicals,
Rat poison
yeah.
made in a damn bathtub, that shit's safe. Oh yeah.
Take and go watch Drugs Inc. on fucking Netflix. There's a couple of drug based fucking documentary type shows on Netflix. Joe, go check those out. You're taking, because some of them will take and like they've got the people's faces blurred out and stuff like that, but they'll take and show them that they're sitting over a big vat of stuff, taking and making the fucking meth, like gasoline and stuff like that is poured into this shit. There's a reason why it's so goddamn combustible.
I know motherfuckers who died huffing that shit. Just crazy.
Hold up. If you want to get high that
Exactly.
goddamn bad, like fuck, just there's
I know.
cheaper fucking ways where you're not killing yourself. I mean, goddamn.
I know it. And Moose Gal, Ryan's got a damn good thing right here. There are many ways to save and do things. For instance, you can do a cross country train trip. You know, my dad has always wanted to do that. And I think sometime next year, if everything kind of slows down, we kind of half-ass get back to normal and shit. And by normal, I mean not having to wear a mask every time I step outside. I think I'm going to take my dad on a cross-country trip. He's always wanted to ride the train. I don't give a damn where we go. I don't care. He's always wanted to do it. I think it'd be fun my damn self. That's horrible, Thrash. I'm so sorry. Man, we're all sorry for you, Thrash. We love you, buddy. Not sure, Moose Gal. I like to have people to hang out with, so I'm sure if I'm live, I have cool people on the panel. Hey, Lep, you always do, brother. You always do. It's like to have a child. I'd say as that blows. Yeah, I can imagine. 100 at the Eclectic Beard. Damn. Groupon is awesome. There you go. Check out Groupon. Thrash, my deepest condolences to you and your family. Me and you both, buddy. Hey, Jules. People here are awesome. No judging. Help is always there. So glad to be a part of your lives. Brother, we're glad you're a part of our life. Shit, man. Tell you what, I never thought having a show on YouTube would put so much happiness in my life until like Friday night when I'm really ramped up. That's one time when I get a little crazy, but you know, the rest of the time, shit, I love it, man. I love all you guys. So does he. We love all y'all. Let's see. Meth in Smith County, California is everywhere. It's ugly. Why we moved? I don't blame you. Stay the fuck away from meth. If you're watching this right now and you got a crystal meth problem, get help. Get help. I've lost some good friends because of that stupid ass shit. And they're all the same. Well, they say that, they say weed's terrible for you. Weed's not fucking cut with fucking bath salt. Oh, gosh, damn. Okay, that's for another show.
See,
That's for
and
another.
we got we've had problems with meth around here too. We had a house right down the fucking road. I mean, like on the same fucking road we live on. We had a house like not even a quarter mile from us, just meth lab. And the thing about it is, man, we took and buried my wife's cousin on Wednesday. She was 30 years old.
Man,
Last
brother.
Wednesday, we buried my wife's cousin. She's 30 years old. She leaves behind two beautiful children.
Dude, life is so precious, man.
The crazy thing is like me and my wife are talking about it because whenever I first took and met her cousin, it was actually, let's see, me and my ex-wife are still together, and we had took and come over for Erica's birthday party or something like that. And me and the girl, she was drunk. Me and her got to an argument, but she's, you know, that was my first time ever meeting her. But after that, like once me and the ex took and split up, and I realized that like, oh shit, you know, because her ex and my ex took and hooked up, and
Yeah.
I was like, what? She's a lot better than what the fuck I had. She's a lot prettier too. So once I got ingrained in this family, and like she'd take and come, and like she'd pop in just random fucking times. Awesome fucking person.
Yeah.
One of the hardest fucking workers I've ever seen in my life. She saved up like nobody's fucking business. At the fucking funeral, her sisters were talking about how they'd ask if they could borrow some money. And she'd be like, when you gonna pay it back on a specific date, put it on a fucking piece of paper. Like she was like legit really good with fucking money.
Right.
Her and her husband at the time took and they got a house via FHA loan. And like it wasn't a year after that you started seeing signs, okay, something's fucking wrong. And then the fucking downward spiral, like might be 4 years total.
Right. Damn, brother.
Just and the sad thing is last year we buried my wife's cousin, one of my wife's cousins, who was actually older, like a year older than the one that took and died this year. Whenever he wasn't high and stuff like that, like
salt of the earth,
dude, he was something special. It's just,
I know, man. That's why I tell kids all the time. I know a couple of kids. I ain't gonna say no names, ain't nobody business, but you know, there's a couple of kids I know, and they're fucking with that shit. And I've told them, don't let me catch you with it. Don't let Uncle Blake catch you with it, man, because I don't have no time for that shit. What about LSD? Timothy Leary, brother. I've never actually tried LSD. Cocaine processing involves draft chemicals too? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would be lying to everybody if I told everybody I've not done a key or two in my life. You know, 2 houses for me, cops there every week.
Twice in my life.
I did it.
And that shit right there, like the come down off that shit just makes it not fucking worth it to me.
Have you ever tried?
High? Ooh.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. That's why I had to get away.
See it on screen. I've only done it twice, and my nose starts fucking itching.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. I wish more people. I don't understand anybody who will get rid of every fucking thing and every fucking body in their life for one substance. I don't get that. I guess I never will, man.
I'll be right back. I'm hearing some infighting.
Oh, go for it, buddy. We're having a cage match at the Eclectic Beard's house right now. I tell you, my money's on the kiddos. Jay, acid. I've done acid one time. And I told God if he let me come down off that shit, I'd never touch it again. That's a promise I've kept to this day. Bladder acid. Actually took a drop, put it in my eye, man. Was sitting at a red light, and my dumb ass went driving after this shit, right? I saw the fucking speedometer jump out, do a Chinese fire drill around the car, jump back in. I was like, okay, this is fucking not what I signed up for. You know what I mean? Jeez. I used to trip a lot in my late teens, early 20s. Lep, I'm with you, bro. Me too. But you know how it is, brother. I know how it is, man. When you're 20 years old, you're going to live forever. You're invincible. Nothing can fucking touch you. Start getting a little older. You start looking around like, oh, man. Like, one of the biggest regrets I have in my life right now is that I didn't get married and that I didn't have kids. I'm like the only person my age that I know who don't have any kids. But the people who do have kids, they tell me all the time, brother, you just don't know. It's not like everything's hunky dory and there's a white picket fence and everybody's happy and shit. It's fucking hard. Now with all these kids having to go back to school, man, I'm praying for all you parents because you don't know what to say. You know, I mean, I see it both ways. I've asked the kids, little bitty kids, they call me Uncle Blake and stuff. You know, I ask them, "Are you looking forward to school?" Yeah, just to see my friends. But you know, and then you ask them about wearing a mask, and they don't get it. And like me and him said several times on this show, other shows, anytime we speak on the mask issue, mask is your thing. If you want to do a mask, do a mask. But you cannot expect a kid under 10 years old to wear a mask all day when fucking adults out here won't wear them no time. So
not only that, whenever they're not even wearing them fucking properly, if they are wearing them pulled down below their fucking nose or at the bottom of their fucking chin and stuff like that. I guess they call it that. I'm wearing a mask, but still, I mean,
I know two kids this week who traded masks with their buddies at school because that one was cooler. But you can't say nothing because back when we were kids on Friday, we used to get candy, and I'd trade Mamas for fucking Skittles because Skittles were more expensive, and I liked them, but I couldn't afford them. You see what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. It's
yeah. That's why I don't feel sorry for the adults, man. I mean, for real, if the kids have got to do it, there are more kids right now doing the right thing than the adults. Let that sink in.
One of the other things that they're not taking and they're not going to take and be reporting on or nothing like that, or they're not even taking and mentioning in the news because it's just, oh, blah, 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 mask. Number one,
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's a way for them to take, and if people don't think it's a way to take and control people, psychologists have found in adults, and this ain't even fucking including kids, but in adults, taking and having somebody wear a fucking mask is a way to fucking it's a way for them to take and be controlled because they take and lose their identity that way. Kids, it's even worse because they start noticing at the age of 3 the fact that they have they have identities, that they're different from other people.
Mm-hmm.
So you start taking it, and not only that, but you're also the psychological effects of that on kids that young. If it's affecting the ways it's affecting adults, just imagine how much worse it is for kids.
Yeah, exactly. They're still innocent. They're still trying to figure out things, man.
9,000 directly from it. It's worth shutting everything the fuck down, right? I'm just saying.
According to our government,
all deaths are fucking. Every death is tragic, but on the flip side of that, we've seen numbers from cancer, the deaths from cancer, bloop, taking a nosedive, heart disease, bloop, nosedive. All the fucking leading causes of death every year have nosedived this year, but everybody wants to, we've had 180,000 more deaths than usual because they're fucking adding in the shit that should have been fucking added to the fucking heart disease and the cancer and all these other fucking diseases that people normally die from every year that are fucking there's no fucking cure for.
Abortions kill more people than COVID ever has. We never talk about that.
That's not.
I understand. But
anyways, that's a whole different fucking story.
I know that. I'm just saying statistically.
That's the reason why. I mean, they can't find fucking cures of all these drugs. They can't even find an appropriate fucking cure that's half fucking decent for the goddamn flu. If you really think that they're going to take and have anything in 6 months that's going to be effective for fucking COVID, if you think by November they're going to have a fucking vaccine,
November 3rd to be exact.
If you think by next year they'd have a vaccine that's effective against COVID, you're fucking sadly mistaken. You don't know how vaccines work. I don't care what kind of technology they're using with fucking simulations and stuff like that. That shit doesn't take and add into fucking human element of shit and how people take and react to stuff and how effective it's actually going to fucking be. So if you think with the average time of vaccines development being between 2 and 4 years, if you think that in a year's less than a fucking year's time, 6 months, 8 months time, that we're going to have an effective vaccine against COVID, you're delusional. And you're buying into the fucking hype, and you're buying into the fucking hysteria that the fucking media and the governments took and put on you.
That's why I'll never believe we went to the moon. We can go to the moon, but we can't stop this. Just saying. I'll never ever believe it. Not saying we didn't. I just don't believe that shit we saw on TV was it. Have you seen Blake's interview with me? Lep, thank you so much for doing that interview. New Scale, go back check it out, man. If you want to, it's on my channel. You'll love it. You will love it. It was a good time. CB, that is for real there, brother. Especially kids that are on the spectrum. Yes, ma'am.
And that's one of the reasons why we're, other than the fact my father-in-law's got cancer. And like I said, he's one of those people that's got the 2 point, he doesn't have two, but he's got one thing that's underlying condition. So anything, his immune system's weakened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even if honestly, we're not opposed to sending him to school. It's just on that off chance. My kids, they fight me all week. They're going to school next week. God damn it. I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm not going to have that fucking aggravation of them taking and not listening while I'm trying to take and get and do what they fucking should do. I've got one there trying to take and fall asleep because she don't know how to take and go to bed at fucking proper time.
I will say 3 things about this year, brother. Number 1, it's made me appreciate our teachers. I don't even have kids. Number 2, it's made me appreciate truck drivers. And number 3, for the first time in my life, athletes and entertainers and celebrities, I don't give a fuck what they feel. This year has really taught me that. I've got more useful knowledge talking to intelligent people like you and everybody in the chat, which, by the way, chat's still lit. Thank y'all so much, man. But, I don't know. I hope like hell we get through it, man. And we will. We will.
Yeah, we will.
We will. We just got to hang in there. We got to keep encouraging everybody. That's what the world needs right now is encouragement. We need everybody to come together the best we can. We learn what kills, never allowed to have a bike. Oh, shit. Say, CB, I was never allowed to have a bike either, buddy. He had me up till then. Oh, no. Yep, I don't think so. David never rode down with the Army. Check out his channel. It's a cool interview. Thank you, buddy. It was a good time, and thank you for doing that. CB being serious, though, is risk worth. Knowledge is risk. Tell you what, man, after I watch that TT video, oh shit, man, my asshole would be puckered up about that much. Seeing it fucking.
I learned after it. This is one of the reasons why I love taking and reading the comments, and I try to respond to as many comments still on my fucking videos as possible. Like yes, I've gotten so many off that fucking onboard camera fucking video. It's insane. Even the fan reaction video, the reaction to the fan video or whatever at the TT or the racing, because some of it was road racing and other parts were TT and stuff like that. But anyways, like I didn't realize that. Like I knew just by taking and watching that video, and I made the comments as I was watching. You got to take and you're gonna have to take and you got to know this track before you fucking race it. Otherwise, you're gonna want to die because Jesus fucking Christ. So I said that, and I was like, there's no way you can take, because I'm like, I've said it, I don't know how many times throughout the video and the reaction, you've got to take and know this track. There's no fucking way you can ride this not knowing the fucking track. I didn't realize, apparently, you've got to take and practice on the motherfucker for 3 years before you're even allowed to fucking race it.
Wow.
Like, you got to have, yeah.
But that's good, though.
Yeah. But it's still. And even with people knowing the track, the fact that they've had over 200 deaths in a 100-year fucking period, that should tell you how dangerous that shit still is, even knowing it. They're good. Zoe, I'm having to take and work on Zoe because she's trying to take and go to fucking sleep. And she'll sleep good tonight. I promise you that one.
I love your girls, man. I hope they're doing good, man. Facebook already took down the post that the doctor made within minutes. Of course. I'll tell you what, man. We're going to find out about Facebook next month because now they're upgrading their things and they can take you down and, silence you and all that stuff. I find it very, very odd that Facebook takes down. Right now, there's a movement. I don't know. It's big here. It's called Save Our Children. The hashtag Save Our Children. And they're finding all these kids in this human sex trafficking shit and not one fucking word that's being mentioned. Meanwhile, on Facebook, though, if you start like a Facebook page to actually show pedophiles and the way they are and shit like that, oh, you're taken down instantly. Boom. But they got little kids and shit who show up on the pages, and that's fine. You can't have it both ways, Facebook. Sorry, but you can't. Elon Musk is funding a very scary vaccine that alters human genetics. And maybe what this shit is. I'm telling you right now, I encourage everybody, you live your own life, you do your own thing. I'll love you regardless. I ain't taking that shit. I ain't taking that shit. You cannot tell me in 6 months we got the damn cure to the fucking world right now. Don't believe that, man. I do not believe it. Mark Bassey, two-stroke bites on the road, 125. Quick 250, both enough. Nice, buddy. David, you're awesome, brother. I you know what? Without the internet and stuff, cool shit like this, man, hell, man, we would never ever do it. It's been hijacked by a movement. Exactly, right. Exactly. I just find it very, very odd that all these kids are being saved through this shit and nobody's talking about it. Nobody. It's almost like all the fucking people with the stroke don't want it to be on the news. I wonder why. Knowing many are thinking it is. Oh, okay. Doctors being forced to lie about COVID is quite possible. Even if you're a top TT racer, you have to serve a number of signatures from races. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Julie, I know, dear. Big surprise there. I don't know, guys. EB?
It doesn't alter your genetic code. That's not what it does. What it does is it uses, and let me find it again, because I'd heard about it and I didn't realize that was actually one of it's one of the subsidiary companies. So they're under him, but he doesn't have direct control over them. Not in that way, at least. Let's see. Where did I see it? The approach is based on so-called messenger RNA, which is you got DNA and you got RNA. For DNA to exist, you have to have RNA. The DNA is what makes up your genetic code completely. The RNA it's basically anyways. It's they're using portions of the RNA that can jumpstart human cells to produce therapeutic proteins, which will take and kill the actual invading cells or an invading virus of COVID. So they're not altering the genes whatsoever, not altering human genetics whatsoever with it. What they're doing is they're using RNA that's already in humans to take and have your body jumpstart antibodies that'll take out and the proteins that'll take and fight. It doesn't take and alter them. It just jumpstarts the process by which, if it takes and enters, otherwise it's going to be a little bit too late to take and do anything because by that time it's already attacked your cells.
Miss Gal, I don't blame you for quitting Twitter. I've only got like 20 followers on there. I do it just to promote everybody's shows in our community, man, and I'll keep doing it. But to get on there and read all that shit, it's crazy, man. It really is. And social media is wild.
And Twitter is a garbage can of social media, in my opinion.
And hey, Blake, when you get a chance, check out. There's things being shared, brother. I will do that. Thank you so much, Rod. I will damn sure check that out, buddy. Probably do it as soon as we end this. There's an ulterior motive for our government. Well, there's this good-looking bearded son of a bitch back when they were welding doors over there who said, they're just going to try to see, what all they can get away with. Shit, maybe. Who said that, EB?
I don't know. Me?
I think it was you. I do. Let's see. Jewel, what about COVID or doctors lying about? Moose, to be honest with you, buddy, I don't know. It's hard for me to believe. Okay, look, all I can speak is of something I know. In our state, yesterday, we came up with the most cases we've had in one day. We've been having to wear a mask and all that stuff. And look, I'm not going to get on the mask shit. But I've been wearing my mask. And I know a lot of people around here who've been wearing their mask. 2 of them done got it still. And now they're saying, we need face shields and all that shit. No, we just need to keep living and try our best to stay as safe as humanly possible. I mean, that's how you got to look at it. Man, if you sit around all day long and watch that fucking news, you will go crazy. You'll want to shoot a motherfucker.
I'm sorry. If you can protest in person,
you can go vote.
To vote for to vote via mail-in fucking ballots. You can fucking live your fucking life and business is going to be open because otherwise you're fucking.
If we're sending our kids
somehow
back
the protest for stuff like that don't take an add to the fucking COVID numbers.
If our kids can go back to school wearing a mask, we can do the same thing. Just saying. It's challenging all the time. CB, you're right there, buddy. I prefer Twitter to Facebook. Really? I did not know that.
Well, they've already found 40 different. They've already found 40 different variations of the fucking of COVID.
Speaking of that,
every virus takes some changes and mutates. So.
Ryan had something on Facebook today that I just almost lost a gasket over. A little 12-year-old kid.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You saw that? He just moved the little toy gun out of the way.
That's actually a couple months old. If I'm not mistaken, that's from the last school year when that fucking happened.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Well, I remember hearing about that and being like, "What the fuck?" But the thing is, I mean, goddamn, kids are getting kids have gotten in trouble for taking and making the fucking kindergartners have gotten had the police take them away in fucking cop cars and the parents taking fucking sue the school and the goddamn using their point their fingers at a fucking gun, just doing that because what kid doesn't like playing fucking cops and goddamn robbers? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Exactly. It's one of my favorite things to do.
You know, so I mean, it's fucking stupid, dude. These people taking go way the fuck over.
Dude, our country is so damn politically correct. That is the biggest problem. I know I sound like a broken record, but that is the biggest problem in our world. If you don't agree with me, you're this, you're that. Yeah, and that is such bullshit. Go for it, buddy. I think Kiddo's winning the cage match, folks. So let's see. I'm not being forced any vaccine. Julie, I don't blame you, dear. I'm not either. I do too because I have a genetic immune system. Damn, sweetheart. Sorry to hear that. Julie, how do you know that's true? West Virginia last week, 400 new positive things. How many of those people who were positive have gotten it again? I wonder that because they say, if you catch it one time, you can't. Well, now they're trying to, they're saying now in Wuhan, we done got our first guy who's got it twice. Who knows? Eventually, if this shit keeps going on for another year, there's going to be way more people with this shit, statistically, that live in our fucking country. I mean, when we're getting 1,100 cases a day now, come on. I mean, I look, I'm not saying people ain't getting sick and shit. It kills me, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about COVID. It kills me that you always hear about the 150, 160, maybe 70, 180,000 deaths. You never, ever, ever, ever hear about them 2.5 million who recovered. You don't hear that. It's always about, and that's what killed me about Biden last week. Whoever wins the presidency, we're not getting into that. But he came out and he said, well, I know I know how to cure COVID. Well, why are you saying this just because you're running for an election? If you know this right now, why don't you tell everybody to save another 30,000 lives? Oh, we don't want it that bad. It's all psychological bullshit. That's my opinion. Just my opinion. CB, so is the government.
And Rod, I've got no problem with ballots if people if they get them mailed to them and they take them to a polling place. Mm-hmm. What people aren't getting is there's a big difference between fucking absentee ballots and just mail-in fucking ballots.
Mm-hmm. At least 35.
Because a Clinton aide, a former Clinton aide, one of Bill Clinton's former advisors, was on a fuck. I can't remember. I'll try to. I'll take and try to find it and post it on my Facebook. A former Clinton advisor said in an interview on Sunday that he expects a large battle from this due to the fucking mail-in ballots. He said because it's going to take and come in, the initial votes are going to come in, and it's going to look like Trump won by a landslide. He's got all these mayors in most of these places are Democratic fucking states. And he said they're all going to take and come in. He said, and they're going to take and be for Biden. He said, and then these states have liberal judges, and they're going to take and be like, well, Biden won. He's like, and then Trump's going to take it all the way to the Supreme Court, and it'll be Chief Justice Roberts that'll be taking and deciding who won by taking a look at the tallies from the votes. And the guy was like, well, do you think there's going to want to be in a civil war off of this? He said, that's a very big possibility. This is coming from a former Clinton fucking advisor. taking and saying that, yeah, that the fucking paper ballots are a fucking problem because it's going to be weeks and months afterwards before they fucking come in. And that's what people don't get. That's what people don't get. It's going to take weeks and fucking months for the fucking paper ballots to fucking come in. That's the reason why there's a difference between absentee ballots. If they took and did them to where like they had to be sent via certified mail, awesome. I got no problem with that, but they're not. Where you're taking it the receipt or whatever that it's been received.
Julie, we're not saying the virus is fake, dear. No, by no means. I believe it is real. I believe
it is too, but the fear mongering from it.
That's what I got a problem with. That's the only thing I got.
It's look, anybody that's got autoimmune diseases or underlying conditions, like somebody that's overweight and has fucking heart issues, is it more of a risk from dying from something like the fucking flu than what the average fucking person is? Autoimmune disease is the same thing. We're not saying that it's not real. It's definitely real, but the fucking the fear mongering over it is completely fucking blown out of fucking 99.6% of the people that take and get it have fucking recovered from it.
But we never talk about that though.
And the people that let's see, 170,000 people that have died from it all had fucking at least on average 2.6 underlying conditions. So I mean, that's what I'm getting at. There's a lot less deaths directly from it than there is.
That's what nobody else is saying about too. It is going to get ugly after these elections, man.
Oh no, it's gonna get ugly before the fucking elections.
It's already ugly now. It's going to get worse. I'm afraid. I mean, serious, man. If I can
when you're out on the streets, fucking with a bullhorn telling people to get out their fucking houses and give your houses up at fucking 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, or if you're out in the fucking streets talking about we take and protect felons and dumb shit like that, well then, yeah, it's going to get a lot fucking worse. It's going to take and spread to places where people don't expect stuff like this to spread to. That's the sad part.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust the Trump administration regarding the coronavirus.
I don't trust any fucking administration regarding the fucking vaccine.
I don't trust none of them, Trump or not. The writing's going to get really bad, guys. Julie, I'm afraid so, dear. I don't ever trust him. Okay, that's cool. CB has posted votes for a year. I have no idea why Americans have an issue. Buddy, because I've never been to the UK, but I have a feeling the UK's government has y'all's interest better in mind than ours does here. That's just my opinion. And nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with doing it that way.
We've already had local elections where the fucking ballots have been fucking have fucked shit up this year.
Right. So, right.
Imagine on a national scale. Fuck that noise.
Right. That's something we don't even want to dive off into. Almost lost a good friend over this election. We're good now, but it's really bad. Well, hey, listen, folks. Whoever you vote for, it's your vote. Don't let nothing like this ruin your friendship, man, because it's not worth it. I mean, it's just not worth it. Losing friends over an election, dude. Now, if you know somebody who does crystal meth, like I said earlier, and you want to end a friendship over that, you have my blessing, because those people right there will bring you the fuck down. They'll make you feel sorry for them, and they'll use you until they can't use you no more, and then they'll go use somebody else. Ain't got time for no dopers.
I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody that will take and cut off a friendship due to their political views is not a friend.
That's all I'm saying.
They're just not. I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot stand Trump. There's no fucking way in the world I would ever vote for fucking Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't vote for Trump the first fucking go around. I definitely ain't voted for his fucking ass this fucking go around. But Biden, that's the best you've got on the fucking Democratic side. Y'all motherfuckers are stupid.
And I ain't gonna
I'm not voting for that motherfucker. I'll vote Joe Jorgensen or fucking Howie Hendricks from fucking Green Party before I vote either one of them.
I ain't a big fan of either politician either, but I will say this, man. Anybody who says Trump is racist really needs to go back and watch what Joe's been saying the last couple of weeks. Like, poor kids and white kids.
Trump's actions with tenants and stuff like that, and the lawsuits he had to take and close before he was president 15, 20 years ago.
There you go, CB.
Is where you'll find more racial shit of his than during his fucking administration. And people people all the time want to take and bring up like Charlottesville. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot because you didn't take and watch you didn't see the whole goddamn speech he fucking give off of that. He wasn't racist at all. He didn't take and say, oh yeah, whenever he said there's good people on both sides, he had already took and decried bigotry and racism. He was talking about those that wanted the fucking statue to come down and those that wanted to keep it up. That lived in the fucking town. He decried the violence and the bigotry that had happened there.
Right.
But that's not the way it was fucking presented. And there's many other cases like that. He's racist. That's not from any of the fucking speeches. I promise you that shit.
I think
he's crass as a motherfucker. He's uncouth as hell. However, he took it.
I will say one thing.
For real. I mean,
this is the first
his stuff in
president.
his past is where you'll take and find his racist stuff. You won't find it from his fucking administration. If you're taking and looking at what the fuck the news media is taking has presented that he said about this, that, or the other, you're getting snippets and you're getting their fucking opinion. Go back and read the fucking text of the fucking so you can get everything in context. You'll be like, well, they're fucking lying. That's what I think. One of the things that's going to take and surprise a whole lot of motherfucking people is how many people are going to wind up voting for Trump that didn't vote for him the first goddamn time because of the way the fucking media presents shit and have lied because they went out and looked at shit. I can't stand him because he's too goddamn uncouth and he's too fucking crass and his fucking policies they hurt our fucking farmers. Oh, we get better fucking deals, but you fucking made this motherfucking farmer over here starve and this motherfucker over here committed suicide because you took and did the fucking tariffs. Regardless, you could took and gotten us a better deal without doing the fucking tariffs, you fucking jackleg motherfucker. Like for real.
Hi, Michelle. I've never said
cheers, Michelle.
I've never said hi to somebody after a jackleg motherfucker, but love you, fellas. Michelle, we love you too, sweetheart. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Thank you for chiming in.
Rod, I hate to tell you this, but whenever Joe Biden takes and said that he did not want to take and integrate schools because he didn't want fucking schools becoming a fucking he didn't want his kids going to fucking schools because they'd become a fucking jungle. That motherfucker's a goddamn racist. They're not just gaffes, homie. I hate to tell you that. They're not just fucking gaffes. That's fucking there's a fucking clear line of fucking racism from fucking Joe Biden or from Joe Biden. Just because he's from the fucking north doesn't mean he's not fucking racist. Just because he's a Democrat doesn't mean he's not fucking racist. The goddamn Klan was fucking was a terrorist arm with the Democrat terrorist arm for the Democrat Party for 60 fucking years. I mean, come on. He's a fucking racist, dude. That's not gas.
Hey, to all of our UK and Canadian
called
brothers,
Freudian slips.
To all our UK friends and Canadian friends, why don't y'all come on over to America, man? It's so fucking great here.
Rod, I'm talking about talking about the speeches where everybody takes and pulls. Oh, he said this, he said that. I'm not talking about some of the stuff that he's fucking done. What I'm talking about is like the speeches everybody points to pulling him racist. But you'll find bigger examples and more examples from before he was in office with the way he did with fucking tenants to try to take and rent from him that were African American or Latino than you will from policy. Because hell, he's the first president to take and actually get federal funding to HBCUs.
But Joe drops gas and some more stuff. Well, I can see that too, brother. Let's see, true, right? I can see that. Liars, politicians, government.
Damn, Skippy. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think if people
Robert, what's up, brother? Cheers, whiskey.
I think people need to stop fucking rioting and taking and burning down their own fucking neighborhoods and shit like that. I think we all need to band together and just have a revolution and take and overthrow the government, restart this shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what the Constitution
but
says.
We can leave individual fucking business owners alone. We take and just go after the fucking government. I think a revolution needs to fucking happen. I think we actually need to we need to reset this fucking country where we all, hey, look, let's keep the whole concept of the pursuit of liberty and everybody's created equal because that's how it should fucking be. But let's make sure this time whenever we write stuff, we take and write it in so that way we don't have historical fucking racism that takes and follows through for another 200 years.
Erie, I totally agree with you.
And you are completely correct.
President's just a figurehead. Congress and Senate runs this country. How I disagree on that with Trump at the times with his racial.
Yeah, that's what my previous.
Okay. I'm still trying to catch up. By the way, thank y'all all so much for being here, man. We love you guys. We're just shooting shit. This 90s crime bill was built on racism. Joe Biden is a racist. Well, I'll tell you what, when he said
Cheers,
that,
Trumpy.
when he said poor kids are just as bright as white kids, I was like, man, that is fucking racist.
Whenever he first became a fucking senator, he made the state. He said he was against the integration of schools because he didn't want his kids going to a fucking jungle environment.
Hey, Coffee House, how you doing, sweetheart?
He's a fucking racist. He has long fucking history of fucking racist fucking comments. It's not just gaps at this fucking point. It's Freudian slips more than anything.
Sandy, how is
Or he takes, or not Freudian slips. He's taking letting true personality show through is what it is.
I'm glad to hear Chris is doing okay. Good to see you today, Environmental Coffee House. Is someone here at the FBI knocking on Alice's door? I heard something in the background. I just thought it was the kids in the steel cage match. So,
Rod, think about this.
Coffee, what's up, brother?
Biden wrote the crime bill in the 90s that took and sent way more. Like, it affected the fucking African American community.
I'll be right back.
Way harder than any other fucking community. Victimless crimes. And people spent years and years in prison because of that 90s fucking crime bill. Under Trump, there's actually been fucking reform that have took and rolled a lot of that shit fucking back. Now, policy state-wise and stuff like that sends people and some of the ingrained idiocy and shit, you're gonna fucking still have that. But again, Rudd, Biden's got a long fucking history of this shit. Now, you're like, I'm not saying Trump's not racist. Like I said, there's but most of his policies not. Hadn't been. Neither has 90% of his fucking speeches. It's just what they fucking portray doesn't line up with what the fuck some of the stuff he's done. Again, I'm still not voting for him. I give a fuck regardless. Motherfucker just, he's a piss poor fucking. It's just people are so fucking. Here's what politics is. You get the pendulum swings this way, and then you get the pendulum swinging back the other way. Right now, the pendulum swung this way, and then now once it's done with Trump, it's going to swing back the other fucking direction. So, and right now we're in the age of extremes basically in this country. So it's going to go from Trump, and it's going to go the other way to the fucking extreme. So both of them are racist as fuck. I don't give a shit. Both of them are racist as fuck.
Morgan Freeman said one of the smartest things I ever heard in my life. They asked him, they said, how do we end racism? And Morgan Freeman said, we stop talking about it.
That's not even going to take and do it.
I know that, but that's better than all the other shit I've heard. Just being honest with you. We all know about the crime bill. Trust me, and I'm not here to defend Joe. I understand that, Rod. And we're not here to promote Trump. We're not like that. Hell no, dude. Shit.
Here's the only reason why I say all this. What's getting me right now is people who keep going, oh, this is Trump's America. This is Trump's America. And it's like, wait. So HW, we had the LA riots because of what? Oh yeah, police brutality against what? Against who? An African American male, Rodney King.
Mm-hmm.
We had Clinton caught a hell of a lot of flack for not taking and speaking up whenever, and I'm trying to remember the names now. Obama had Ferguson, Baltimore. There were riots in Charlotte. There were riots in Dallas. I'm just saying, it's not Trump's America. This is part of the fucking issue and the reason why we need fucking reform across this country as far as policing is concerned. It's not Trump's America. This is a fucking historical problem. You can look back and see the fucking examples. Some of the shit he's catching flack for, same thing. And as much as I disagreed with the way Obama did a lot of shit, he caught way too much flack from the other fucking side. So I mean, the fucking villainous way the right painted fucking Obama, a lot of it was fucking uncalled for because they were taking and going after him for the wrong shit. He was dropping. Oh, he's won the Nobel Peace Prize before he drops bombs from Predator drones on targets and sends the fucking sends spec ops to Ethiopia and places like that. Mm-hmm. And then Trump, oh, he's this, that, and the other. And it's like, bruh, what the fuck? Like,
hey man, history always repeats itself. Look back at 1939. You know what happened in 1939? Does anybody remember 39?
Yeah, it's Hitler. Well, it's crazy that you bring that up because after after the Nazis were defeated, Auschwitz and there's 3 other concentration camps that were left up. You know who wanted the concentration camps left up? It wasn't the Germans. I'll give you that first. It wasn't the Germans.
Mm-hmm.
Who left it up? Who wanted it left up?
I know the answer. I'm waiting on somebody in the comments to jump it.
The Jews wanted them left up. Why?
Why?
To be left as an example of what the fuck can happen whenever evil is left to take and go unfettered in a country.
In 1939, Australia was on fire. Bushfires, whole 9 yards. 1940, they canceled the Tokyo Olympics. 1941, Pearl Harbor attacked America. Fast forward all these years later. Hold on. You just hear me out. 2019, last year, Australia was on fire. This year, we canceled the damn Olympics that were in Tokyo. Are we going to get attacked next year? Just asking. It's something to think about, man. It's just something to think about. And thank you. You're just having a thoughtful conversation. That's all this is, folks.
What I was going to say is you take and look. I put a qualifier on a video I took and put up on my Facebook page yesterday. Is somebody up church, and he was talking about the Confederate flag and stuff like that at the beginning of the video, which whatever your views are on the Confederate flag, if you fly it, that's you. I'm not going to hold it against you. It's just, I know the history behind it since the 1900s with the Klan using it, the reason why it's a sign of hatred. Not only that, but it's also used as the battle standard for a lot of fucking armies in the South. And the South was fighting the war, regardless of what anybody says, past the fucking North's war, North's fucking embargoes and stuff like that, because their industry hadn't taken off before it happened. It was taking keep slavery. Simple fucking fact. So that being cooked into it, and the fact that it was used for terrorist fucking means for 60 fucking years, 70 fucking years against the people with a darker skin complexion than the motherfuckers that were hiding behind sheets because they were pussies and didn't want to show their faces. You want to take it? I'm not going to hold it against you, because a lot of folks taking flight these days is a sign of pride for their state and how they fucking grew up. Not as racist, because they're not racist at all. It's just their sense of fucking pride in being Southern, being country, hardworking, and stuff like that. Yeah, I won't fly it because I know the history of it. I'm not going to, it's whatever. You try to change the history of it. That's cool. You do you, homie. But his stuff that if things don't fucking start happening, and how the powers that are over us, the top 1%, take and keep all of us down here. I put an outlier. Hey, I don't agree with the Confederate flag or whatever. But the fucking Confederate monuments, if you don't like them, that's cool. Put them in a fucking museum.
Yeah.
Put them in a fucking museum. That way people can still fucking learn what the fuck's going on. They're trying to burn down fucking museums. They're tearing down the statues. Like, oh, why you want to? I'm like, Auschwitz. You can still go visit it, homie. The 6 million Jews died in this fucking place. But they weren't standing so people could see what can happen whenever evil goes unfettered. Same thing. You don't want to see it. That's cool. Put it in a fucking museum where people can go learn about it. They can see, because they're wanting to take and do away with fucking U.S. history. Are you fucking shitting me? Mm-hmm. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. If you don't know where the fuck you come from, you're going to take and repeat the fucking mistakes.
You're doomed to repeat. You're doomed to repeat. Bumpy, you're cracking me up. If you want a good amount of people love you, become president. If you want good people to hate you, become president.
Damn right, Bumpy.
Pearl Harbor did not attack America. No, I didn't say that. I said Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, which is part of America. I'm just saying maybe it may happen again, man. Like he just said, take it back further than recent times. It's not Trump's America as much as it's just America. Many people still haven't figured out how exactly, brother. Exactly. Couldn't have said it no better. Went there and it was a humbling experience. Wow, Thrash. I did not know that, brother. Like that Blake didn't know that. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I may got my words a little mixed up. I am drinking a little bit. Forgive me. And with war came Great Depression.
Well, wait a minute. There's a qualifier on that, because the Great Depression was partly caused by, wait for it. Oh, yeah, tariffs. By who?
Ding,
Smoot
ding.
and Holly. We were already in a fucking recession at that fucking point, and Smoot and Holly with the Smoot and Holly tariffs and stuff like that. It caused it helped contribute like one of the biggest fucking contributing factors of the market fucking crashing.
Hey, environmental Bernie could beat Trump. Bernie would have beat Trump. I will believe that. I'll go to the fucking ground believing that. But they didn't want him. They wanted Joe. I showered, then I mowed the lawn. Now I'm sweaty and stinky. Does that mean I'm a smelly person on the inside? Hey, well, according to our president, you can stick a light bulb up your ass and cure you from COVID. So we'll see, buddy. Yes, Alan's already happening. Julie, the first war lived first, the roaring 20s first, and then second one. Gosh damn, we got some smart fucking people in our chat. I love talking to people who are smarter than me.
All right, so I
love this shit.
I'm gonna bring up another unpopular opinion. What happened in Kenosha with Kyle Rittenhouse, unless the police are allowed to fucking do their jobs, you're going to start seeing more Kyle Rittenhouses across the country as people, they can't depend on the police. So you're going to see the rise of more militia groups, and then you're going to see the rise of more people like Kyle Rittenhouse that are taken and asked by these business owners to protect their places of business, and more people getting shot if rioting and stuff like that continues, which is only going to perpetuate the fucking cycle of what we're fucking seeing. So in the next 60 days, look for shit to get really fucking hairy.
Yep.
And if you don't think this shit's not going to fucking spread,
you're crazy.
You got another thing fucking coming. Another thing fucking coming. This is good.
Whiskey Scout, I want to tell you thank you for your service, brother. To all of our vets and all you guys, man, thank y'all so much for everything, man. Seriously, that I can imagine how emotional that would have been, brother. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. No, Joe, oh well. I know. See, right, I agree with you, brother. Bernie would have beat Trump, but the Dems didn't want Bernie, and they were shocked by his support. That's the whole thing.
Disagree.
Well, here's my thing. He's kind of got a point. If they hate Trump so bad and they wanted him out, why didn't they go with Bernie, who could have beat him?
No, they couldn't. He has the support of some of the more progressive people in Congress, and he does have a really good following. The problem is whenever he took and supported Hillary after they stole the fucking last nomination from him, he lost a good portion of his fucking supporters.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
A lot of them took and went from Bernie disco around to Yang. And whenever Yang took and dropped, they didn't take and go back to Bernie. They didn't fucking go to Biden either because they can't stand that motherfucker. They went to Warren, or they went to fucking some of the other people that were running, even Kamala Harris and stuff like that. That might be Biden's saving grace for some extra votes, is the fact that he picked Kamala Harris. And there are some Bernie bros that were like, we like Kamala because, fuck Bernie because he took and he's a traitor.
Hey, Jules, let me tell you something, dear. That's why that generation right there, the ones who came up in the Great Depression, that's why they were so thankful and appreciative of shit. My grandparents came up through that time. My grandparents would tell me stories, God rest their souls. They'd tell me stories back in the time because they were so poor they didn't have a car. Folks, this is back, in the 30s, late 20s. That's not too long ago, man, only 90, 100 years ago. They'd load up on horse wagon and stuff, go all the way to town. It may take them a couple of hours to get 5 miles down the road, but they'd buy the sugar and all that stuff, and they stockpile and they save their money. I wish more people would do that nowadays. It's hard for me to feel sorry for somebody who has to file bankruptcy because, oh my God, I have to have this boat and I got to have this car to compete with the fucking Joneses over there, when in actuality, you really don't have to. Not at all. My little TV back there.
It's just that need to feel better that people have.
And that's something else with humans. Let's get real. I ain't trying to say no, but most women, this is what women do. Oh, I got to have this pair of shoes. And then they go buy that pair of shoes. What happens? 2 days later, I'm tired of these shoes. Let's go get some more shoes. I try to live within my means. And if you got the money to go and blow, God bless you. I hope you have the best time of your life. But let's see, Trump's net worth fell 600 million Forbes last year. Damn, I did not know that. Look at Belarus. What's up with Belarus right now? Belarus. I could never say this shit right. Sora, because I love y'all, fam. Jules, we love you too, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I know one day I'm thinking, I'm going to cut this fucker off here in a minute. Shit, this is like the longest B&A show ever. Bernie hates corruption.
He hates oligarchy and corporatocracy, but yet he took and married a woman of money. So he's got conflicting interests, apparently.
It's been built for some time. Yeah, it's going to keep building, man. That's the whole thing. That's what's scary about this. What's next? I mean, for real, what's next? If we keep living, we got to keep going, folks, for at least another 30, 40, 50 years, God willing, knock on wood. I hope we all get there. Hope we all, but what's next on this agenda? I mean, hell, dude, I honestly, God, thought 9/11 was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life. And then this motherfucker said, nope, hold this shit. It's just, I don't know anymore, man. I don't know anymore. But I do know this. We love the shit out of you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Damn, we got 20 million watching. Gosh, damn, you guys are awesome. Shit, it goes way back. Yes, it does go way back. It's now the environment versus Trump. Okay, I can second that. Biden told people in Pennsylvania that he won't ban fracking.
After he's done took and said on his platform that he's going to ban fracking. So,
Alan, you bring up Harris and sport for some as well. I had
that's because she took and incarcerated minorities at a much greater rate than she did white folk.
That's actually a fact, dude. That is a fact. Her record is an issue for some. Let's see. My great grandmother fed many people in the town garden during the Great Depression's bad times. Yeah, but Jules, that's why they did the best they could. If the last generation from the Great Depression was here right now, they would laugh us underneath the fucking table.
Well, a lot of
pussies.
A lot of poor folk didn't even realize they were in a depression until they were told about it. It was the middle class that took and suffered the worst.
Whiskey, I like when you have your whiskey. I hope you keep drinking whiskey, buddy. In fact, Whiskey Scout, you and your wife need to do another blind taste thing, man. Shit, I've got off on that shit. I'm still waiting on the next one. Damn, cookies are so good. Damn right, cookies are good. Munchies.
I thought it was kind of ironic that with the whole defund the police and shit like that, somebody who billed herself as a top cop would be the Democratic vice presidential nomination. But whatever.
And Jules, by the way, money's not the root of all evil. Love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money. Tree Ride Jay. It's 2020. You damn right. It's never going to fucking end. Am I the only person who thinks it's been like 3 years since we changed years? Buy extra. Nice. You should encourage panic buying, but maybe. Mercy, around here, man, everybody wants you to wear a mask, but them same sons of bitches want you to wear a mask and make fun of you for not wearing a mask. Had no problem a couple of months ago going and buying all the fucking toilet paper, and you didn't have none or not. They didn't give a shit. Am I lying? Am I lying? Hell no. Jane had money. Antifa comes out of communism, 50s, history of money organizations, 40, 50 years in the making. Yeah, guys, it's just been boiling and boiling.
Antifa this now. Everybody's like, oh, Antifa takes some dates back to blah, 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 blah. They took and fought against Nazis. And I'm like, no, you're a fucking idiot. That's a totally different thing. It's kind of like the Klan. Back in the 1880s, when the Klan originally fucking formed, it was taking drive out carpetbaggers and, the African Americans that were trying to take and buy up the plantation owners and the people that didn't pay their taxes to the federal government because they weren't under the U.S. law anymore, nothing like that. They tried taking and driving them out and everything like that. They disbanded in they formed in like 1870, 1880 during the Reconstruction era. And they
1878 to be exact.
And then it was like 1890 after Nathan Bedford Forrest, who originally founded them, taking drive them out, took and comes and was like, y'all got to stop. You're taking and you're putting terror in people's hearts. We can't be having this. We're trying to take and heal. And they fucking disbanded. I think it's like 1910. They reformed.
I think so. It's
completely different fucking organization than it was the first time. Antifa's the same fucking way. They've got their origins back in Europe, back in the early 1900s, 1920s, and they fought fascists and communists and stuff like that up to the 1950s or 60s over there in Europe.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the thing on Facebook where they say
So-
www.antifa.com. They're like, press this link and see what it does. And when you click on it, I just did it earlier today because I'd never done it. Clicked on it, took you straight to Joe Biden's website. It's a little weird, must admit. Antifa goes back earlier to that. Defund the police is the worst marketing campaign since New COVID. Don't get me wrong, I know where they're trying to go with it. There is need more resources for planning there. Bad
But
planning.
what gets me on that is the fact that people, when they say defund police, we don't want to take and get rid of the police, even though they're marching in the streets talking about, especially in Portland and Seattle, abolish the police and abolish the fucking abolish the prisons. But my thing is, people defund. Words have fucking meanings. Defund. The meaning of defund.
I'll tell you what they need to defund. They need to defund the fucking media.
It means
That's what we
prevent.
need to defund.
It means prevent from continuing to receive funds.
Mm-hmm.
Which means what? It'll no longer fucking exist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not trying to take and do away with you're saying defund the police. That's exactly what the fuck defund means. It means do away with. That's what happens when you defund something.
I think it's
Words matter. Reform the police might have been a little bit better fucking slogan in my opinion, because that needs to fucking happen. Divert for some community officers and stuff like that that can help along the side the fucking police. That would fucking help.
I look, I have a weird sense of humor, but and this is just on me. This is not on him, none of you. But I do think it's kind of funny. The one old boy who got shot during the protest, he's wanting to defund the police. As soon as he got shot, he ran down to the cops and told them what happened. You can't have it both ways, man.
Well, it was like in the Chaz there in fucking Seattle. They were talking about they tried burning down a fucking police precinct.
Hey, Jules, do you blame them? I don't blame truck drivers. I don't blame them.
But they they're screaming defund the police, and then they got mad when the fucking EMS wouldn't come in because somebody got shot inside their little fucking anonymous area or autonomous fucking area, because they have to have police escort on situations where somebody's been shot. And all of a sudden everybody's fascist. It's like, do you not understand how this shit fucking works? You're a fucking idiot. So
they need to do their job. Nothing wrong with protest. No, there's nothing wrong with protest. But if I was a truck driver going up there and they started jumping on my ride shit, and I didn't feel safe.
Wait. Let's get something straight. The minute you throw a fucking brick, a fucking water bottle,
a Molotov cocktail, you do anything but use your fucking voice. The minute you do that, it moves it from a protest to a fucking riot. So you can tell them to do their jobs all you want, but whenever you're stopped and your truck is surrounded and they don't want to let you fucking through and they're trying to get through your fucking door, you tell me how good you're going to do your job. Just saying, I'm just trying to take and bring it to you, Moose Gal. I have nothing against protests, but what's going on is no longer fucking protests. Well, it's like here in Arkansas. I've actually asked some of the higher ups. Here in Arkansas, we can't stand our ground. If you're getting mobbed outside, 10 people jump on you, you're supposed to retreat. If I pulled out a gun and shot one of them, I go to jail for murder. But what the fuck are you supposed to do, man? I mean, not saying I'm not going one way or the other. And by the way, you're right, homie. Mussolini was a motherfucker.
Hold on. Real quick. Do me a favor and show the screen.
Sure, brother.
Defund the police doesn't mean they go away. Defund, to withdraw funding from. What happens when you withdraw funding? So we can have a disagreement here, but if you get words mean things, again, they mean things. To withdraw funding from. So, yeah.
That was a nice kitty cat, by the way.
Defund means to take away funding, which means they'll no longer exist. The whole defund the police slogan was horrible. 60% of the African American community, they want police.
Thank you, sweetheart.
A full 25%, and this is from a Gallup poll. A full 25% want more policing in their fucking communities. Defund means funding is pulled, which means it would no longer exist. I'm not going through word semantics here. I'm giving you the definition. Words mean something. You got to take and go with what the fuck words mean. Reform, completely agree. Do away with, well, then don't decide to take and throw bricks or something at somebody, or don't decide to take and burn down somebody's fucking business or something like that, and take and get assaulted because they're trying to defend their thing and then go run into the fucking police, because then you're being a hypocrite. There's a lot of folks that are doing that. So yeah, defund means withdraw, which means stop funding, which means it would go the fuck away. So yes, defund does mean that.
Okay, if you look at him like the later speech, you never condemn the violent protests. That's true. That is true, brother. That's true. That is true. Agree, right, Jay? More training for police, especially sheriffs and deputies, for people with actual law enforcement experience. That's the problem with a lot of these fucking cops, man. A lot of them were picked on and shit back in the day as a kid. Now all of a sudden, yeah, I got a badge and a gun. Now I'm gonna show all you motherfuckers.
Well, the other thing is, I think one of the biggest things is they're given an area to patrol, but they don't have to technically get out of their fucking vehicles to actually walk a beat anymore. They don't have to take and get out and interact with their fucking community a lot of times. So while they might take and actually, that's their area, they're not ingrained into the fucking community. I think that's something that really, really needs to fucking change.
I'll tell you what, man.
And that's because it goes back to the feeling of having the same power that's being used over them. That's the reason why you see the looting and stuff like that. He was saying, I can completely understand the psychology, but me and you've had this conversation. It's time maybe tactics change. It's been going on for over 90 days now, and not a fucking thing has changed. So
that's true.
There's got to be a different tact. There's got to be a different tact. To be honest with you, everybody needs to take and just get together and be like, all right, government, you're either going to stop doing this shit right here and doing this and pass a law to take and do this. Because we pay all your fucking salary, or we're going to toss y'all's fucking asses out forcibly if we fucking have to, because the Second Amendment gives us the fucking right.
We the people. Just saying, man.
And anybody who takes and sees these fucking militias, whether they be fucking 3%ers or whoever the fuck it is, which I'm gonna tell you right now, oath keepers, people that oh yeah, oath keepers, they're fucking racist. That's a mixed fucking lot right there, because it's former vets who want to take and uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and it's made up of white, black, Latino, Asian vets. So that's being lumped in wrong. 3%ers are just fuck. So
CB, you got the line of the damn show. Damn Blake must be stoned. 812 cookies, your fault. I love you too, buddy. Oh my God. Oh man. Let's see.
I don't give a shit what the fuck they're saying. They can say that all they want. You use the word defund. Words have meanings. They need to find a better fucking word. Reallocate funds from the police. Reallocate some funds. Take and use that as it's a long fucking slogan that's not very catchy, but it has a different meaning. Defund. So it doesn't matter what they fucking say. And whenever they got idiots in the fucking streets with bullhorns talking about we take and protect felons, abolish the fucking police, and abolish the fucking government, and the fucking officials aren't doing anything, then no, that's not what they mean. It's not at all. And Moose Scout, I love you to death, and I love taking and conversing with you on here. But the simple fact of the matter is, words have meanings, and actions and inaction has even bigger meaning.
If words don't have meanings, remember after 9/11, we got to have the Patriot Act, because we was all patriotic right then. That Patriot Act didn't do a whole lot of good shit for us, bro.
Fuck no, it took away our 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th Amendment rights.
Yeah.
Actually, there's portions of it where you can now no longer take and actually protest on federal grounds because it's a fucking felony.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know that. A lot of folks don't know that. So
I do.
Portions of our First Amendment were taken away.
Hey,
so,
I'm glad you're being a good boy today, buddy.
Cheers, John.
Man, glad I'm off today. Good to catch one shows like this. Hey, Ryan, thank you for being here, brother. I love the shit out of you. He does too, man. Folks, this has been fun as hell. We're going to go about 5 more minutes because I've got to piss like hell, dude. I done had 3 waters. Good Lord. My bladders are
all you got to do is stop cam and mute.
Yeah, I know that, but hell, I'm just saying. See, that's how much I love y'all. I'll hold in my piss for you, man. John said, "Yep, he's being a good boy. Good to see you today, Whit. Happy Tuesday, brother. I know, right, Jay. I'm about to go get some popcorn, put my
Yeah,
feet up.
you might
Damn
as
right, brother.
you might as well just go ahead and stop your cam and mute and just go use the bathroom, come back, continue on the show because
Okay.
so if they defund the police, there would be layoffs, less police, more rioting. The police have been told to take and not do anything to the protesters. The DA they've been taking to letting all these protesters that or rioters out of jail. They've been able to take and move with impunity, basically. They've got police, but police aren't. Their hands are fucking tied. They can't really do anything unless they're fucking assaulted. So I don't know how having less police or anything like that is going to take and make any shit sticks worth of a difference to what the hell's going on. I really don't. The problem is there needs to be fucking. This is what gets me. We see what the fuck's going on. We see what's going on, and we hear the message. There's got to be reform somewhere. Fucking Rand Paul even said, why don't we take and address the fact that and get rid of police immunity? So that way when stuff happens and they're found guilty, when it happens, number one, they take and lose their fucking benefits and shit like that. Number two, they're not automatically assumed fucking innocent and they can be tried. So, but now Congress ain't do none of that shit because they don't give a flying fuck.
Of course not, because it don't fit their narrative.
So
there you go, Crash. I'm with you, buddy. Hell yeah. Let's see. This is I don't know.
Posse Comitas.
See you, Rod. Rod. Okay, Rod, if you're out of here, thanks for showing up, buddy. Shit, man. Much love, brother. Let's see. Make something for me. Damn right. Hell yeah, Thrash. That sounds good as shit, dude. I don't think so, Julie's. Your tactic. Yeah, true. CB didn't leave yet. Hell yeah. I'm glad none of y'all have left yet. You guys are rock stars, man. Shit. If we go another 2 minutes, this will be the longest episode of the BNA show ever. And by the way, I want to send a special shout out to Jeremy V and his awesome wife, Fifi, for allowing me to do this and us today, man. You guys are the rock stars. I'm going to pay them back. Dude, I'm having to save up to be poor right now. This shit ain't been no fucking fun, but with an awesome chat and awesome people like y'all, it's making my day a lot better. Sanders, look, that's one of the Boston military, and they say fun. That same concept, I think you went to. Well, it is what it is, bro. We're all family here. Then again, I've been playing to a beer view, but such a good combo here. I haven't yet. Oh, right. I'm sorry, buddy. Thank you for showing up, brother man. Y'all get some love to Rod J. Y'all get some love to Moose Gal. Y'all get some love to Miss Jules here.
Moose Gal, I have yet to take and hear anybody say defund the military. We need to cut the fucking budget in half. Yet to hear anybody say. And as far as Camden, New Jersey is concerned, me and Rod have had this conversation. They did take and defund and completely do away with the police force there for a bit. They still have police though. They have a form of police there still. So they do a lot. They're ingrained in the community. I think the training in Camden needs to be taken replicated across the country for the police officers they have there. They're still policed there, whether or not they have a police force themselves. They're still policed there. So again, words matter. Words matter. You think something like that is successful in one spot is going to be replicated and be able to be replicated all across the country. You take a look at fucking Chicago, for example. They've got one of the toughest fucking gun laws in the fucking country, but yet they lead the country in fucking gun violence. What happens if we take Camden and replicate it in Chicago? What do you think is going to happen? I'm just asking because you want to go down this route. We can go down this route. I love having good conversation and debates on this. So what would happen if we take and what they did in Camden?
Thank you, brother.
Where they took and actually retrained the way they took and do policing there, and we do it in somewhere like Chicago by taking and which would mean also they get less funding for the police there once they do take and dismantle it and bring it back as something else. They're going to take and get less. How do you think that's going to take and work? Or a place like New York, where already they've seen a fucking increase. Goddamn, Minneapolis they did away with their fucking police force. They've seen 150% jump in fucking crime. Fucking since all this shit has started, New York has seen a fucking 70% jump in crime again. So you want to take and all right, let's go Camden, New Jersey route, which has what 100,000 people in it.
I have no idea, brother.
Let's go that route for everywhere across the nation. What's going to be the end result whenever you take and apply that to other places? It's not one size fits all.
Exactly, and you can't have it both ways either. Hey, Cypress Blue, how you doing today, sweetheart? Thank you so much for chiming in. It's not SS, it's UB.
I did not say Illinois was. See, this is where. If you're going to take and have conversation and take and debate me on different points and take and stay on topic, simple as that. That way, I didn't say Illinois is a violent state. I said Chicago. Now you can take and say, regardless of how you feel, facts don't matter how you feel. When you got 60 people being shot over a fucking weekend, and you've got a 30% jump in shootings and murders over the same time last year, and y'all are already considered one of the most dangerous places to live in the U.S. as far as Chicago is concerned. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say anything about Illinois, but Chicago itself, there's a reason why the FBI took and sent officers there to take and help in anti-gang activity. Well, there's a problem. You take what happened in the way they took and did Camden, New Jersey, and apply it in Chicago, and then tell me how you think that's going to take and work. I'm truly interested to take and hear what you got to say, because I can see something like they did in Camden, New Jersey. I can actually take and see that taking and working in other places, because it was, they had some bad shit happen. Like Rod said, it was one of the most dangerous places.
I'm still trying to get down there, man. Chat's blowing me up. I'm canning veggies this week.
I can, it's a lot better place now, but it's not going to take and work everywhere unless you see that differently.
Sweet, CB. That's cool, man. This is the most violent state. I take offense to what Alan says about Chicago.
Again, I didn't say Illinois is the most violent state. I said Chicago.
It's the most dangerous city.
Chicago is in Illinois. Chicago is not all of Illinois.
I feel you, Whiskey Scout. I said, I see character, unrest, those believing self-responsibility. I understand, man. I understand. You know what's crazy? We're all the fucking good guys. We really are. We're the ones actually talking about this shit and having a good, positive talk about it. Everybody else you talk to about it. Oh, nope, you're sexist. You're racist. Nope, you're Trump. You're Biden. You're this. You're that. Come on, man. You can't. You never get nowhere if you blame everybody else for shit.
And see, that's the thing.
Jules,
it's our right.
Timothy McVeigh blew up Oklahoma City, and he didn't shoot one bullet.
In the UK, they had to take and look at doing knife fucking reform. And I don't think knife you can buy even for fucking cutting steak and stuff like that. So
I don't think it's legal to own a gun in the UK, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, farmers and stuff like that and hunters, but it's not like it is here. It's a lot more fucking regulated. The thing about it is it's not the inanimate object that's the problem. It's the person that's holding the motherfucker that's the issue. A gun by itself cannot shoot. It's not going to go off by itself. It's not going to go off unless you fucking pull that trigger, or unless you take it, throw that motherfucker real hard and fucking hits and causes the firing mechanism to take and even that.
If you're going to blame guns for killing people, you might as well blame forks and spoons for making people fat. You know what I'm saying? So to arm ourselves. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Jules, when they come for my gun, somebody else is going to have to run Blake TV for a little bit for the rest of the existence of it, because they can try to do whatever they want. There's 80 million gun owners in this country. You think they're going to take and give up their guns? I'm going to tell y'all something right now, and if he hears this, I don't give a shit. My grandfather was one of the sorriest sons of bitches. He's still alive. I never had nothing to do with him. He never had nothing to do with me. He was a fucking cop. He used to love beating the shit out of African American people. I don't give a fuck if he sees it. I know he ain't, but if you do, fuck you. I don't like you. He used to find drunks walking home, not driving, walking to their house. He'd take out this slapjack, hit them in the back of their ankles, black, white, green, don't make shit. They'd piss their pants, and then he'd throw them off in the jail. We need to get rid of them fucking scumbags. Each and every goddamn one of them, because they're terrible people, man. He was a picked on, bullied his whole life. When he finally got a badge and a gun, and oh boy, I'm hot shit now, and I'm going to take out all my past anger and aggression on you. Fuck that noise. I have no respect for them motherfuckers. I am not saying every cop is perfect. I am not saying that. There are a lot of racist cops. I'll be the first son of a bitch to scream that from the top of this building. But at the same time, you can't, dude, that's like saying all black people are criminals and all white people are racist. It's bullshit. Some of the best people I know in this world, close to my heart, are black folks. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Let's see, this is great. Environmental, thank you, sweetheart. Like I say, man, we're just sitting up here shooting the shit. We love you guys. And by the way, somebody on Facebook just said, man, I hope I'm not offending nobody. Y'all ain't offending me and the Eclectic Beard. We're not trying to offend nobody. We're just sitting here on a Tuesday. We're not talking about fucking COVID. You know how refreshing that is? Oh, my God, dude. It's so nice. Damn it. We can all I have a feeling after the election, things are going to get worse, but I have a feeling after the election, COVID, you're not going to hear a whole lot about it. I could be dead ass wrong. But I could be. I don't know. I'm just human, folks. Remember that bad on Friday nights would break. We would go drink at the park in Camden and wait for the fights to break out. Oh, shit, Rod. Rod, I'll tell you what, you're a big man, brother. I'd hate to have to fight somebody your size. Shit. Rod fucked me up. I'll be the first one to tell you. I don't know if I am a good guy. Yeah, Whiskey, you a damn good guy, brother. Hell, you got a good thing going. You got an awesome wife. Hell, man, you got good kids. You got the whole 9 yards. Yes, there are bad cops. Get rid of them. They should be subject to the same degree of law. Jules, I totally agree. I've never understood, and I ain't trying to switch I ain't trying to switch it up here, but it always bugged me how a woman can accuse a man of raping her just because she's mad. And if he's found innocent, there's no charges brought up against a woman. Now, if you found him guilty, they throw his ass under the jail cell. Why don't women get the same thing for filing a false police report? We don't talk about that either, though. I don't know. We've had people shoot themselves at Walmart. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but the gun didn't go off by itself. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Not giving up mine. Jules, I'm with you, dear. I ain't giving up my gun. I draw the line there, man. And I'm not even a big shooter or nothing like that. But it's just, there's going to come a point in a couple of months, and if you don't believe me, it's going to come, man. It really is. And we're going to have to choose, are we going to keep taking this bullshit, or are we going to fight back?
Folks
I know
that way.
They're already doing it, but not everybody as a whole, as a nation, man. That's all I'm saying. Person with a plan, a few pounds of explosives, far more dangerous. Damn right, brother. Timothy McVeigh. We have a winner of the cage match, folks. One kid survives.
Again, Moose Gal, you're getting off topic here. I didn't say state. I didn't say Illinois. So
I know that
that right there is irrelevant. Stay on topic. I said Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah, just Chicago, the town, not the state.
And Danville is even more dangerous than Chicago per capita. But as far as the amount of shootings that happen on a fucking daily and weekly and monthly basis, like
Thrash. Colorado's too stoned to be in the top 10 violent states. Thrash. Y'all have the best state, in my opinion, in the country, man. Y'all got legalized pot, recreational pot, all these evil potheads and all this shit. You know, they took 50% of that money and put it into the churches and to the schools. Nobody talks about that, man.
Moose Gal from January 1st, and this is from NBC Chicago, from January 1st and in July, there were 440 homicides in Chicago and 2,240 people shot. Chicago, not Illinois. There were
Chicago.
290 homicides and 1,480 shootings, including people who were killed in the first 7 months of last year. So y'all have already in Chicago, they've taken and doubled almost the amount of homicides, and they have almost completely doubled the fucking amount of shootings. Again, this is Chicago, I said, not states, not Illinois. So,
and Rod, you're right on that too, brother. Who really does know the true number? I mean, seriously, that's what it is, man. Folks, I hate to say this, but I'm just going to throw it out here. Racism's never going to end. Go ahead, brother. Racism's never going to end. I'm not racist personally, you know, but racism's never going to end. I'm sorry, it's just not. I mean, it's never going to end. I wish it would. But hell, I also wish COVID and all this other crazy ass shit would stop. But fuck, it don't look like that's going to stop either, man. Cheers, Beer House. What's going on, big dog? Hope you're doing good today, my friend. Thank you so much for chiming in, brother. Shit, if y'all know Beer House, give Beer House some love, man. It puts out good content. I think there might be some truth to that. It probably is some truth to that. By the way, Colorado, gosh, if I could, I love Colorado. But y'all know that already. Let's see. Cheers, Beer House. Twin pandemic, flu, and COVID. Well, here's my thing. They're telling everybody already, get your flu shot early this year. And so everybody's going to get their flu shot early because they don't want to be there in case the hospitals have a bunch of COVID. Well, now they come out 2 days ago. Well, wait a minute. Don't get it too quick. Make up your fucking mind. And by the way, if this man stops COVID, why can't it stop flu? God, I love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Never had to fight in Canada. Thank God. They would have got their ass whooped by you, big dog. It was usually by town, and ours was cool with everybody, but others not so much. Brother, we got towns like that around here too, homie. We really do. Goose gander should all be equal. Man, I look at everybody equal. I don't care if you're black, white, green, brown. I don't give a fuck you man, woman, not. You treat me with respect, I'm going to treat you with respect.
Damn right. I take and judge people on how they treat me. I don't give a shit about skin color. Goddamn, those white motherfuckers that treat me worse than anybody else I've ever fucking been treated by. That makes no sense.
I got a gay friend who got me more pussy than I can shake a stick at.
But that's not a skin color. But anyway,
I know that, but still, it's still
go back to homophobia and stuff like that. I completely get it. I mean, I've met some cool ass fucking trans people. Like I said,
yeah, dude, I actually judged the damn trans contest one time. Some of them guys look better than you girls out there. You need to worry about that shit.
Not in Berkeley County, South Carolina. They all got Adam's apples and they don't take and shave. So.
Well, hell, man, if they all got beards like yours, fuck, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
No, they had 5 o'clock shadows. It's like, have you ever heard of wax, motherfucker?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. My guns are for hunting only. Sweet, dude. Sweet. I'm not a big hunter myself, but I should have the right to defend myself and my home if I feel like somebody's fucking with it. That's just how I feel. Because when they take that away, folks, this ain't America no more. Just saying. CB's enjoying some edibles. Damn right. I love the edibles, man. Shit, I wish I had some right now. I'm not surprised. I am surprised Alaska is not higher. Man, it's hard to believe that there's a lot of fucking crime and violence in fucking Alaska. Hell, you think it's too damn cold up there for anybody who want to get out and do shit. Why is this? Exactly. I noticed, hey, Jules, you brought up a good point, man. Shit, I know a good buddy of mine. He's dead and gone now because of meth. You know, but he was always anti-Semitic and racist and shit like that. But, you know, when he got that blood transfusion from that little black lady, you know what I'm saying? We don't ever talk about that. There's good people in all races, man. There is. I mean, there's good cops. There really are. I don't know any of them, but there are some good fucking cops, you know? Ignorance is bliss, man. But if you sit there every day and you watch the fucking news and you're just, oh my God, this, they will scare the shit out of you. Remember after 9/11, what happened? Everybody's flying American flags around, all this shit. Everybody went to church. Churches were flooded. Never seen that kind of numbers. And then what happened? 2 weeks later, okay, well, we're done with this shit. Next. I mean, am I crazy? You know? And
again, I wasn't, but I know Chicago. I know Chicago's not all of Illinois. I mean, that's like taking the same Birmingham as Alabama. Now, Birmingham, it is in Alabama, And it's the most dangerous city in Alabama, but it's not representative of the state of Alabama.
Cheers.
And
buddy.
see, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Mostly Republican states, but you've also got most of these Republican states, Alabama, Tennessee. They're also smaller than places like California, which has high fucking crime rates, and places like, I don't know, Oakland,
Mm-hmm.
fucking LA, and places like that, or even fucking Illinois, which is a Democrat. Chicago has more motherfuckers living in it than Birmingham and Montgomery combined. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more higher per capita if you got a crime problem, especially if there's any kind of fucking poverty there.
Hey, Ryan, thank you so much for being here, brother, man.
But
You said, "Cheers,
blue and
guys."
red, it being blue or red fucking state don't matter. It's just we're taking and going by. I'm going by cities.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's all it is.
The city's not indicative of the whole fucking state.
Hell no. Hell no. Hey, Rod, hope you have a good day, brother. Thank you so much for being here, and appreciate you both
Yeah,
all in the chat. Love you, brother. If y'all know Rod, y'all give Rod some love. Enjoy his beer review. I'll come watch your beer review after we get done. Most violent list, most states are very violent. Let's see.
Again,
Dude.
that's going off topic. That's completely going off topic. What the fuck Republican and Democrat have to take and do with defunding the police and cheers.
Damn we
How's it
cold,
going?
man. What's going on? If y'all know Damn we cold, y'all need to give Damn we cold some love. Saw him the other day. Good folks.
What it being a fucking Democrat or Republican state has to take and do with taking and defunding police or taking and doing something like they did in Camden, New Jersey has no bearing on the conversation we were having that you've tried taking and switching the conversation on, because you have no, at this point I'm going to assume you have no counterpoint to what I was asking. So
I love how Jeremy must not be watching. He just sent me a message. Sorry, guys, I had too much to do. Homie, we still fucking live. Gosh damn it, I love Jeremy, man. And without Jeremy doing this for us, we couldn't even be able to stay on this whole time. So, in God we trust. Yes, ma'am. Blake, I have a moose paddle for that. Someone comes to my home, he or she will be slapped on the paddle. Nice. Cypress, you're awesome, dear.
cheers to you.
I tapped in. Y'all give Damn we cold. Julie, what's up? Everybody give him some love, man. I grew up in San Jose, California. Yeah. Ooh. Julie, I just tapped in, man. Hey, Damn we cold's giving everybody some love, man. Y'all make sure you reciprocate. I had a friend, a policeman, say to me, in his 25 years experience for one person killing others, just justify that person's mind.
Yep. Regardless of how they try to take and justify it, normally that's the case, unless somebody was just a complete fucking psychopath. Which
is possible.
But it's very rare. I mean,
it's very rare, but yes, it is
very rare. You mostly see stuff like that with people like Dahmer and fucking, you know what I'm saying? People who have no fucking emotional, not able to take and, yeah, exactly. Bundy.
Yeah, who could forget that crazy fucker? Shit. You know, I hate to say it, but has there ever been many black sociopaths or psychopaths? I mean, most people you see is fucking white people. I mean, honest to God, it really is. This town I live in, if you hit the Google search, we had one guy. He was a black man. He moved from here when he was 4 out to California. He became like a serial killer or some shit. Something crazy as hell, dude. But
I don't even see a lot of serial killers outside of the white community.
That's what I'm saying.
At least not that I fucking reported on. I mean, Latino, well, I was going to say Latino, but you got them crazy fuckers in the cartels there in Mexico, and they send their crazy fucking henchmen up here to take and do dumb shit. So, or you take and see the different gangs, and that's a whole different fucking story.
I was watching a thing on El Chapo the other day, and you know, we always here in America we say the Marines. Well, they brought in the Mexican Marines, and dude, I thought, man, that is the coolest name for a fucking band I've ever heard in my life. The Mexican Marines. It just rolls off the tongue. I like that shit. Hi, damn. Everybody flexing for damn right. Everybody right. It'll be peppered with pew pew shot.
Well, I don't know how it is where you're at, but pew pew shot here is like rat shot or something like that, bird shot.
Thank goodness my fingers are wearing that shit. Sociopaths, right, Blake? Yes, there actually has. Well, yeah, I'm not saying they're not, but the majority of fucking crazy ass people are fucking white folks, and they go do all that shit. Whiskey saying yes, Jules. I used to bring. Well, tell you what, man, I don't want to get hit with that damn paddle. Hell no,
Hell no.
hell no. I bet it's got air holes in the motherfucker too. My principal used to love hitting me with that son of a bitch. Let's see, sociopaths or psychopaths. Introspective. Yeah, that's true too, man. Want to be a profile of the FBI? She says serial killers. Wow, that's awesome. Let's see, interesting job for sure. I agree. You're not gonna believe this, but when I was growing up, I was anti-drugs and everything, and I wanted to be an FBI agent. Worst 10 minutes of my life. Shit. What's up? Everybody give him some love, man. Hey, damn, cheers, everybody, cheers. Homie, I got 8 more minutes left of me. I got to start cooking some damn supper here in just a little bit. Shit, we've been on here for damn 3 hours. This has been fucking fun as hell, Dave.
I agree. Moose Gal, please don't tell me you left because we were having a conversation. Look, I was enjoying it. It's just
Yeah.
things got a little bit sidetracked in where it was going because I was asking about if we took Camden and put it everywhere, and somehow because I mentioned if we did that in Chicago, what would happen? And you said Illinois, and I don't know where that comes from, but like I was enjoying the conversation. I'd be interested to see how what happened in Camden would take and actually translate in some of these other places. It's not going to be it's not a one size fits all. Is what all I was trying to take and get at.
Hey, damn, we cold. You trying to find her channel, buddy? This is her channel right here. If you want to click that link and show them some love, man, show them some love. Great conversation, family. Jules, amen. Thank you. That's all we do. Blake is an FBI agent that would be interesting. You damn right. I'd come find you first.
Cool, man. That's not cool, man.
What the fuck, dog? Like, yeah. That would be on soap making. Hey, we need soap makers in the world. Shit. Gosh damn, this has been fun. Hell, if you want to, I guess we can go ahead and kill her just a little early. Hell, I need to make me another drink, man. Shit.
You can make another drink. How many different fuckers have you had already? Well, let y'all say that, and I get done with here. I'll be looking for alcohol my damn self after today.
I've had 4, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. So, Wait TV, what's up? Hey, that's cool, brother. No problem. Cheers to you, big dog. Well, dude, thank you. No problem. It's been fun. Thanks, y'all. CB, much love, my friend.
Yeah,
Sandy,
man.
the Environmental Coffee House is live tonight at 9 o'clock. I don't know if that's Eastern or what time, but I'm going to be on the lookout for it. That lady puts out some good shit. You'll love her. Check
Always
out
a good conversation there, to intelligent conversation as far as stuff that affects us environmentally and otherwise.
Exactly. That's what's tore me up about this year, man. Psychologically, financially, I'm not hurt, but right here, oh my God, this year's just made me go fucking cuckoo for cocoa.
I'm just going crazier, which is a scary fucking proposition because I'm already pretty fucking nuts. So,
well, folks, we're gonna go ahead and kill it, man. Guys, say it all the time, sound like a broken record, but you guys in the chat, you guys are the fucking rock stars. Thank you all so much for showing up today. We're probably going to do another one here in a couple of days on this man's channel. If not, we'll do it next Tuesday. We got Friday night.
I enjoy the shit out of this. We hadn't been doing the second one for I think it's been a month since we've done the second episode of the B&A show, and I love the fuck out of doing it on my channel too. So,
too, brother. Me too. And by the way, we do a second one on this man's channel, the Eclectic Beard. Y'all make sure if you do not have the Eclectic Beard, he is so close to 2.3. We're gonna get him there, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
I ain't worried about that, homie. I'm close to 2.3, but I'm looking forward to hitting another 30. 25, 35 subscribers? I don't even fucking know at this point.
35, but who's counting? It's gonna be
30.
It's gonna be
35 subscribers before I take and hit 1,000 on my second channel.
There you go. Well, let's work on.
I'd have 2 channels, and I've got the hours for it. So I'd have 2 channels that are monetized once it gets approved.
You know what? If you buy a 12-pack, I may buy me another bottle of vodka. Just just have fun with it. Whiskey saying have fun. Robert, we love you, big dog. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for showing up.
Hey, thank you to everybody. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Blake Mountain, enjoy. Yes, we will.
I think I'm gonna start ending my my regular channel, because I've done started taking and doing this on my fucking reaction channel and in all my videos. I'm gonna take and leave everybody with this: be good to each other and love yourself.
And love each other if you can. So,
Well, if you be good to somebody
mhm,
and you love yourself, the person that you're being good to, you'll love too.
that's right,
So,
brother.
they go hand in hand.
I'm gonna remember that shit when you come here to Colorado and you don't buy me that damn triple decker Wendy burger. You're like, motherfucker, you said love each other. Gosh damn it.
You said love each other, not a fucking Wendy's burger. Just saying.
Son of a bitch, I screwed up again. Sorry, thank you so smart ass.
Fucking Wendy's triple burger. That motherfucker sounds good right about now.
Oh gosh damn. And see, we who the hell said his name 3 times? QT, what's up, buddy? We're just about to get out of here. Love you, brother. Amen. From Whiskey. Stop by Flash Blake. I love getting flashed by Nikki. Nikki, much love, dear. Folks, we're done. 3 hours in. Go back, watch it, share it if you like. Hope everybody had a good time. Come back next week. Come back on this man's channel here in a couple
Actually,
days.
not next week. They can come back. We'll do this again Thursday at 3 o'clock. My
Thursday,
channel. The Eclectic Beard.
3 o'clock, 2 Central. That'd be 1 and the rest. We're out of here, folks. For the Eclectic Beard, I am Mr. Blake TV. This is the BNA show. You guys are fucking awesome. We love you. Come back. We're going to do it again. And Epstein didn't something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good. Be good. Be good to each other and love yourself.
Be good with each other. Love yourself. We'll see y'all in a couple of days, man. God bless. Have a good day, folks. Happy Tuesday.